Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody, man? Coach Hayes just checking in. Don't really have a show topic today. I'm just checking in. We're sitting at the house, relaxing after a long day of work. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. Just on here, man. I was bored, man, so I'm just chilling, man. Just gonna take some phone calls and just talk football, like the topic says, just football talk. I normally have shows and stuff set up, but there's been a lot going on just in college football, so I decided, hey, why not just jump on? We normally come on Tuesdays at 8:00 for the Coach Me Coach podcast. Dom is been out for the past 2 weeks simply because he's been covering the track and field in those events. So I'm just here. I'm opening up the phone lines right away. I'm just here to chop it up about football. No real topic in particular. The phone number is 321-328-8235. As you can see, it is right here. So go ahead and call in. Let's just talk some ball, whatever's going on around the world, whatever. Just football talk. No big deal. But yeah, just having fun with it. I guess we could talk about, boy, y'all ain't playing, Warren. You already on it. So here we go. Let's kick it off, man. My man Warren, talk to me, man.
What's up, doing, buddy?
I'm good,
so
man.
Listen, you're always asking us good questions. Let me ask you, what is your expectation? I know you don't want to put the ceiling too high or the floor too low, and you don't have anything. But realistically, what do you want to see out of this? Considering we got Mario, who was a lineman, considering we got Charlie Strong, who's the linebackers coach. I mean, what do you realistically want to see that will put a smile on your face?
I want to see our guys. If I had to pick one thing, Warren, I want to see our guys compete at a high level. Now, if that turns into W's or L's for this season, I'm okay. I just want to see our guys competing at a high level. I'm okay with missed assignments in the sense of, trying to learn the scheme and the system. I'm cool with all of that, right? I don't like it, but it's part of this game. It's part of the process. It's part of, getting into the system. But I want to see our guys competing, getting to the football on defense, on offense, just blocking the heck out of somebody, going for the hard catches. I mean, I don't care. I know I'm just talking, but even if it's a blowout, I'm talking about giving they all. That is my goal. Those are my expectations for this year, because that is what Mario Cristobal, the new head coach, has built his platform on when he came to the Miami Hurricanes was, we're going to work hard, we're going to grind, and we're going to put something out there. Now, it takes time to turn those L's to W's, right? And that kind of deal. So that's what I'm looking for.
Well, I hear you, but I kind of assumed that was a given based on the fact, if you saw the Jahari Harvey interview, he said from day one, guys bought in, and because they just understood this is different. And I just automatically assume, well, I'm going to see more intensity and more effort. Like that defense, man, good Lord, that defense was lacking last year.
So real quick,
so tackling.
And exactly. So that's my point. And to D. Smith, who I just put the comment, I'm not sure if you can see it. He said that's expected at traditional schools. Correct. Expected. But we are a traditional school. And you just said it, Warren. I didn't even have to say it. Look at the product that was on the field, right? If we fired Manny Diaz because of something different, there was also a lack of want to on that field, right? And that is where, and that's why I'm saying my expectation is. I know it sounds like you may be hedging a bet, but that's not my case, because we have seen a lot of lackluster play in the past 15 years. We've played good teams, we played this, but I'm talking about just giving it to somebody. I'm talking about like when we played, Jesus, who was that?
Notre Dame in 2017.
Yeah.
That sort of effort. Every play. That's the most exciting game I've seen in the last 20 years from the Canes. I got to be honest.
But what was the game we played when we wore all black? What game was that we played last season? We wore all black.
Oh,
Louisville?
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was Louisville.
I think it was Louis. Bro, I have to tell you something. And it may just be the optics, like your eyes can't. But when we wore that all black, we jumped on dudes. Like when we tackled a dude, it was a pile of black jerseys and uniform, and that dude was up under there somewhere. That's what we want. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see. And you know, you have to do that through coaching, through play calling. Sometimes the guy that's on the headset has to help the players out through the play calling. And sometimes players help the coaches out through their play. You know, sometimes it might just be a bad call, but a dude just make a phenomenal play and boom, we get out of it. I remember talking to Duke Johnson, his 9th grade year. I've said the story before on here. He was so worried about disappointing. I mean, he was, teared up and everything. And I go to him, the player's like, Coach, Duke over there crying, Duke crying. And I go to Duke. I'm like, what's wrong, baby? He said, Coach, I don't want to let nobody down. This is a 9th grade, 14-year-old Duke Johnson. And he was playing defense at that time. I say, Duke, this is how it's going to work, baby. Coach Hayes going to make some calls that's going to put you in a great situation. But guess what? It's going to be some times I will make a bad call and you're going to put me in a good situation. And we're going to work this thing out together. And he kind of dried up. And, man, I'm telling you, that dude got me out of some bad calls, and we put him in some great situations. It's just what it is. But you have to have that, and guys have to understand that, man. So that's why I say when it comes to that, that's my expectation right now is I want to see some real competitive Hurricane football. And if you do that long enough, the W's will come. Now, to your point about Jafari Harvey, everybody loves the new car smell. Every time you get a brand new coach, he come in with the win one for the gift of speech and all that good stuff. And everybody thinks, but if the product doesn't match the speech, then you lose the buy-in. And that's what people have to understand. So yeah, Bethune-Cookman, full buy-in. Full buy-in. And depending on how Texas A&M go, maybe full buy-in, or some people start, that third string dude be like, man, we back to what we was doing last year, dog. We back to what we was doing last year. And that stuff starts spreading through you, believe it or not. And it doesn't take long. You know what I mean? And so, and I think Cristobal would definitely handle that. That's not my point. I'm just talking about how teams typically work.
Well, I hear what you're saying. And, if it would have probably been any other coach, I would have, or, even Lane Kiffin would have been here and probably wouldn't have been the same. But, no disrespect for Manny Diaz or Mark Richt, man. The Manny Diaz that was on the sideline as the defensive coordinator was not our head coach. And that's what pissed me off. And I didn't like the guy then because of that, because we didn't get the same intensity out of the head coach as we got out of the defensive coordinator. And I wanted to see that passion. So I understand exactly what you're saying, but I don't think Charlie Strong and these guys, I mean, I really am excited because the little stupid mistakes and the proper technique and all these things, and I don't know a whole lot about all this stuff. You've forgotten more than I'll ever learn. Mm-hmm. But I just can't help but believe a lot of those are going to get remedied and fixed. I mean, our offense wasn't horrible last year. It wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't horrible. If the defense can step up, we got a good shot. I'm telling you, 10-2, 11-1, realistically. I really believe it. I think these, I have faith, man. I have faith.
No, I do too. Faith. I do too, Warren. I really do. I just simply, you asked me expectation, and that's what I want to see without calling out specific numbers for wins and losses. And that's what I look at, because you also remember you have a new coach, but we also got a lot of young players, right? Mm-hmm. That not only that they're trying to learn,
they're moldable, but that's a good thing. They're moldable.
That's my point. And but it takes time to mold the clay. You don't throw the clay on the little spinning wheel and it just turns into this perfect vase. You got to take time and mold it, add a little more water, but I'm trying to picture the movie Ghost, but what I'm saying is that they're moldable. And the thing is, they also have to be trained, right? They got to learn Mario Cristobal. They have to learn the system. They have to even learn how to be a college football player. So it's a good thing.
Me ask you, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's a good thing, like you said.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. They're always talking about new system and these guys learning it and this and the other. A young person's mind is far better adept at acclimating to something new. That's why young kids can learn new languages so easily, because their brain is just absorbing it all. Is it really a tough thing? I mean, I understand they're not 3-year-olds. They're 20 or they're 17, 18 or 18, 19, 20-year-olds. But is it really such a difficult thing for because I mean, at 50,000 feet, football is football. There can't be that many variations. So is it that difficult of a transaction for them to learn a new coach's scheme?
It can be, and I'm gonna give you. It can be, Warren, and I'm gonna give you a great example. Are you ready? Are you willing to participate?
Sure.
Are you willing to participate? Okay. Yep. You ready?
Yep.
2 + 2. How much?
4.
All right. Okay. Took you probably less than a second to answer that. Ready? 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8 + 1/8. How much?
That's 9. It's a 9 and an 8.
How much is it?
9. Oh yeah, 1 and 8.
So that's my point. You see how long it took you to process that? And some coaches do that to players. It still comes out to be. You get where I'm coming from? Like now, I can do the formula, but it takes me a little longer than trying to make it simplistic. And that's what happens between coaches and players. So when they start talking terminology, right? I just want to bring this up because some coaches, I'm sorry for keep hanging up. I think that's Miss Wilcox, and I apologize for hanging up on her, but that beeping noise is terrible, and I don't know how to cut that thing off yet. And so I apologize for keep hanging up on you. But my point to that whole little exercise was to say you can do the formula, but it's not just like that. Everybody does 2 + 2. Can you as a coach make things that simple for the players and come out with the same answer? Or do you have to break it? Is it so complex that, okay, I can do it, coach, but it takes me time. And in football, we're talking milliseconds to, see, your eyes have to see it. You have to react to it. You have to do it. And, all that stuff processed in milliseconds. And milliseconds is different between you making a tackle and missing a tackle. And those are the problems. So when you ask me about that, yes. And there are some coaches whose brains can process the fraction, so they think everybody else should be able to do it. But then there's some guys who understand that everybody doesn't learn like that. You understand? And that's the big thing. Now, I'm not saying our coaching staff can't do that. I believe they've been around and they're a veteran group in essence, right? They're a good mix of veterans and I don't want to call them rookie, but newer coaches or younger coaches where they can get a great balance between the two. But that's exactly why terminology and learning the system and all of that stuff. Because you got some guys out here with complex things, man. Like you got guys who are calling 2 and 3 football plays in one play. Wow. And all 11 have to be on the field. All 11 have to be on the same page. If they come out if I'm on offense, they come out in the odd front, right? And here's the beauty of it. The difference is the quarterback is the one who hikes the ball, right? Who commands the hike, right? So he has time to say, whoa, let me get this straight. Hey, receivers, check, da. You hear Peyton Manning, Omaha, and he talking and all that because he's the one who initiates the snap. But on defense, you got some coaches that call 3 different plays. If they come out in 3x1, we run in this. If they come out in 2x2, we're going to run that. If they come out and they motion over from 2x2 to 3x1, then we're going to run this. And that all has to be done through all 11 players. Like I've seen that, and I'm like, yowzers.
Well, I guess the good thing, better than anything else, is Charlie Strong is clearly adept. Didn't he win 2 national championships as a DC at Florida?
I believe so. Yeah, he may. Yeah, he did. He may have. I think he's a great coach, right? But I'm just saying, you see those things, and again, this is not anything to the Hurricanes. I'm just speaking in general to when you ask me about, is it hard for players to pick up new things? And then you got some guys who's going to come from that fraction system to the 2 + 2 system, and they pick it up like that, and you'll see it on the field.
All right. Well, what's the worst case scenario that you'd be utterly disappointed? 7-5 or 8-4, or 3-9.
I don't see them competing in every game, giving their all, giving 1,000%, willing to break a bone to make the play. That would be my disappointment. Seeing them give up, seeing them arguing on the sideline, not a productive argument, like checking somebody, but like losing it on somebody. You understand? Not keeping each other in check, but you know what I'm talking about. Here's another thing.
Oh yeah, penalties. The penalties have got to go. That's just straight up. This, I don't know where Miami ranked with penalties over the last few years, but it was atrocious. Atrocious.
Yeah, and then also what I did not see last year, and I don't see this in a lot of college. I want to see coaches coaching. Coach me, coach. That's the name of the podcast. Meaning when they come off the field, not to talk to a slap on the helmet. I don't know if you guys remember, I put that tweet out when I went to Atlanta. Nobody was talking to our guys on the sideline. Nobody. Right? They want a TV timeout, everything. We're getting our butts whipped. Right? That's the truth. Getting our butts whipped. And guess what happens? Nobody's coaching. All the coaches stand up here like this, with their arms crossed, looking on the field. The guy standing out there, the ref with the red shirt, he's the TV timeout ref. He's standing up there like this. And I'm like, coach me, coach.
Yeah, you see
like,
that in
coach me,
all
coach.
the time. All the time.
Here's the thing. I remember the North Carolina game. Josh Downs, I believe, had just scored a 56-yard touchdown. They go on kickoff, right, to kick the ball off. And they come back, and you see the offensive coordinator, the doggone receiver coach, and the doggone GA holding the whiteboard, getting it in, and they just put up a 56-yard touchdown. That is high-profile coaching, and that's what I want to see, and that's what I expect. So if I don't see those type of things, that's where I'll be disappointed. But I like the way you try to put me in that corner with that 7-4, 8-5 stuff.
No, I really wasn't. I look forward to our conversations over the course of the season. I truly do. Because I've learned so much about football because, yes, you're a coach, and one thing about a good coach, or just like any other teacher, is their ability to communicate to those who are lacking.
Yeah.
You know, and I like when you do your WREs, you watch this and, you know, you point out and I love it. You break it down and in ways, and no offense to other guys who break down videos, I just can't really follow it because they're just so far beyond. You have a way to put it in plain English for me. Like I said from the beginning, thank you. So that's why I say I look forward to our conversation throughout the season. So
I definitely will. Stay tuned, man. You know, we're going to have the pre and the post game shows, man. So stay tuned. But Warren, let me get Ms. Wilcox in. She has blown it up, and I know she got some exciting to say.
All right. You have a great day, buddy.
Thanks,
Thank you,
man. Appreciate it.
Bye.
All right, man. Great call right there from Warren. Real quick, while I'm waiting for the next call to come in, somebody put on here, Coach. Hold on. I just saw the thing. Oh, let me get a donation. Come on, Hayes, tighten up. Jay Miller with the $10. Thank you so much. Says, Coach, do you realistically think the staff can fix the stupid mistakes like tackling and penalties this year, or will it take more time to weed that out? Believe it or not, you can fix tackling relatively quickly. And here's how you fix it. You don't fix it by one-on-one tackling. Are you going to have one-on-one tacklings in football? Yes. But back to my expectation. Get more people to the ball, the likelihood of you making a tackle increases tremendously. If you watch players, watch football, and you see that guy running, get your eyes off the ball and start looking at the bottom of the screen. And you see guys lackadaisically running to the ball, that's how guys break tackles. People don't realize this. It's not that easy to make one-on-one tackles in football, especially in space. These guys twitches too fast. They're too good. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot happens. But if you start gang tackling people, it increases your what? Chances of making a tackle. And you have to understand the angle of approach. You can't just run in there to run in there. You got to have guys, and I know y'all going to laugh, and I know Warren Sapp had something to say about Coach Aristide when he talked about constrict, contain, and what was the last thing he said? Contain, constrict, and cover, I believe. So those 3 points of attack, meaning somebody over the top of the ball carrier, somebody inside, somebody outside. That's huge right there. You have to understand your angle of attack, and that's how you don't get cut back on because everybody knows where they fit in that scheme of things. But I do want to say this thing right here. I just saw somebody asked about player personnel. Here we go. ATL Kane. He says, but Coach, don't you have someone that keeps up with the personnel as it comes on the field? Yes. But that doesn't tell you the formation. So to his point, he's asking about personnel, meaning sometimes 10 personnel. What does 10 personnel mean? 1 running back, 0 tight ends. How many receivers did I leave? 4. Well, I can have 4 receivers and do what? I can go 2 by 2. I can go 3 by 1, right? And especially in today's, these jokers have these same guys like a rooster who you can bring in at the running back and empty the backfield. And now it's what? 3-by-2, an empty set, and put him out at wide receiver. So, yes, you have personnel, a person calling personnel, but you can get a bunch of different formations out of that. You can get what they call 11 personnel, right? Or 12 personnel, one running back, two tight ends. Well, you get a Jaleel Skinner out there and Elijah Arroyo, right? And they split out wide. You still got a 2-by-2 look. Or you can go 3-by-1 look, and you still got two tight ends on the field. So it's what they call 12 personnel, but a 10 picture. What does that mean? Meaning that we have 12 personnel, one running back, two tight ends, but they come out in a 10 picture, meaning a typical 10 look, like 2-by-2 or 3-by-1. So, yes, you do have people doing that, but there's so many different things that happen, man. All right, so hopefully I answer your question. Pursuit. Yes, sir. Some people said Malik Bryant commits at 12 o'clock. Yes, I heard he commits at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll definitely find that out. There you go, ATL Kane. We'll definitely find that out and see where he goes tomorrow. Hoping it's to you, baby. We'll see. All right. T. Hines in the building. Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much, as always. I want to get some ladies calling in. Ms. Wilcox, you stopped calling. What happened to you, Ms. Wilcox? I know you called me a bunch of times, and I'm sorry. I was on the other line, and I can't call you back. So call me, please, Ms. Wilcox. All right. Anybody else like to call in? We got 165 in the building. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button on your way in, and we'll check it out. Let me see. Also, let me tell y'all something. I did that young man. Oh, hold on. I saw Alabama thing. Let me go back up here. Brooke. Was it Brooke? Is that his name? He always in the building. He said something about the safety. Brock, excuse me. Hey, Coach Hayes, I'm going to order me some of those Po Timmy shirts. Support my brother Roll Tide. I appreciate it. But I saw another comment that you put in here, Brock, and you said something about the safety, Josh Downs. Let me tell y'all some Alabama fans. I did Josh Downs tape. I need y'all to turn that thing up and turn it out. Huh? He ain't doing too well when it comes to the WRE. So I need the Alabama fans to step up in the game, if you understand what I'm saying. I need y'all to hit that button some more, get some more viewers out there, bro. Talk to your boy. We only got 2,600 views. Come on, man. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Gordon from Charlotte.
Gordon, how are you, man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I am looking forward to. I just haven't heard you talk about it. The fantasy, man.
It's coming up in August.
You doing it this year again?
Yes, so it's coming up in August. I'm gonna start, because the season doesn't start in September. So you do something too early, people don't pay it attention and So I'm doing it. I'm gonna start it in August. That'll give us 30 days to get it going. But let me ask you a question, since you were in it last year. We did $25 donation. Do you think we should up it, or do you think we should keep it at $25? I think we should up it, man.
Man, let's go up to 50, man. Let's go up to 50.
50 and how many teams?
Whatever they want to do, man. Huh?
50 and how many teams?
I think, the channel's growing, so you're going to get more people. So you might have to do you had 10 last year, and you figure the channel's probably doubled since then?
Probably so, yeah.
It's fair to say, you might have to do a 16-team league with playoffs and everything at the end. So I think it's going to be a lot of interest, and then you might get to a point where you have two leagues, or maybe the champs play each other. If you get a lot, you could do a 10 and 10 like we did last year. Just do two 10-team leagues, and the winners face off in the championship. Yeah, I don't know. But,
let me tell you something, Gordon.
But yeah.
In the words of Muhammad Ali, the champ is here. 863 is in the building. 863 is in the building. So he was the champ last year, man. So he is in the building now.
You know what? I got close to the playoffs. I got hot at the end and just couldn't. I needed that win at the end, and I think injuries killed me. But I'm in it this year, and I just had a meeting for my NFL fantasy league. We just got kind of the meat and everything. We got a bunch of guys. We always get together, but I'm looking forward to it, man. But I think you know the channel is. I mean, how many subscribers do you have now versus last year? This time?
I don't know last year, but we just broke 24,000. So my goal is to get to, we had like 24,100. So my goal is to get to 25,000 before the first football is kicked off this season. So
easily with the WREs and especially with the live commitments. Peter Woods was great.
We got a big one coming.
That was a good one.
Thank you. We got a big one coming.
The WREs you did have been just on point. So I think as the fan bases who really are into the WREs, as they pass it around, I think you'll get more subscribers. But I'm looking forward to the league, man. But I think you're going to need 2 leagues this year, maybe 2 10-team leagues that have a championship at the end.
Well, I'll see how it works. Like, it's a format and it's through a site. So we'll get it all. I'll do the back end. I got my guy he's a fantasy fanatic. Like I say, last year, remember I went live on the draft. I didn't even know how to draft people. I didn't know people already had people set up. I'm here trying to scratch off names. Remember, my first pick was doggone the kicker for Miami. I was so bad at it.
Yeah, well, I just can't wait, and that's gonna have to be something live. You do live again.
Yeah,
we will. Yeah, man. But Coach, you keep up with the good work with the WREs.
Appreciate it.
Looking forward to all of them, and I really hope, I really hope you get to see maybe a junior tape of Manning, because you pointed out some things in his sophomore tape, and assuming he's either addressed it because he's still the number 1 recruit, but you pointed out some pretty significant things on there that I took note of, especially the decision making, the late throws that could really hurt him at the college level. And that's Miss Wilcox. I'm gonna let you go. You got to get in Chris Facita.
Yes, I am.
Came to Peter Woods.
Yes, I am. I'm going to get it. You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to catch the algorithm. There's so many kids committing right now. You got to catch that wave. So once that slows down in the season, I'll catch up to the guys who've already committed. But I appreciate it, Gordon. Let me get. She said it's not her call.
You take it easy, Coach.
So thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right. Somebody asked real quick, am I going to do Malik's commitment? If you guys let me know if he's going to post it live, I won't be there this time. Like I said, they had a mix up. I had some other things to do to take care of, but no, I won't be there in person to do it. But if anybody knows if he's going to live stream it or not, I will definitely jump on here. We'll go live at 11:30. If he's doing it at 12, we'll jump on live at 11:30 and make it happen. So no, I did not. I will not be there in person. CJ Baxter, we're going to definitely work on some stuff here. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're trying to make it happen. Call and talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
What it do, Coach Hayes? My name is Duke Johnson. I'm calling from Buffalo.
Duke Johnson from Buffalo. Talk to me.
What it do? How you doing, Coach?
I'm good.
Yeah, this is yo Duke Johnson.
No, it ain't.
Yes, sir.
Nah, Duke, it ain't you. Cut it out.
1,000%.
Give me a secret. Give me a secret. Give me something that I know that we'll know.
Let's do it. So our first game started at safety. I cried to Travell Dixon about letting him down because I didn't want to.
Hold up, dude. You got the TV on?
Do I got the who on?
You got the TV on? Hold up.
No, ain't no TV on.
No, I thought you could see. I got my picture.
The stream? Yeah, I got the stream on.
I got my picture of my dog right here. Check it out. You see it? I see you putting in that work. It's coming.
Yeah.
I got another question.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna see, because you don't sound like Duke. This don't sound like Duke.
Talk to me.
When was the last time I saw you, Duke?
Ooh. Oh boy, that's a good one. That is a very good one. When is the last time I saw you?
I don't know. I got a question. Who won MVP defense your freshman year? You should know that one.
Me, I won it.
All right, I'm gonna take it for
Yeah,
you, dog.
you,
I'm
yeah,
gonna take it
had
as you,
had
dog.
whole, listen. You had the whole little website. You used to always put up the you used to always put up like the MVPs every week. You used to always put up the stats. You used to put up everything on the little website.
All right, I'm gonna take it as you, dog. You said the website. I got my dog right here in the bill. I'm gonna sit you right here like you on the screen right there. So talk to me, man. How you been, man?
But I've been good. I can't complain. So
Yeah, that's
you know
good,
me.
man. That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, Lene. So it's funny because Lene called me. Lene Sorrenti called me and told me you was live. I told him next time you was live, I was gonna call in. He said, "Man, make sure you let him know, man. We used to play Madden in his room."
Oh, this dude for real. This dude for real. If he know, he did. Hey, you know we used to get it in the office and that, dog.
We used to get it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, dog.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you something. You ready?
Yes,
I ain't
sir.
never forgave you for it, dog. You ready?
What I do?
Third and 33.
3rd and 33.
Where was I at? Where was I coaching at? It was 3rd and 33.
If I had to guess, I'm say Jackson.
I was at Jackson.
Uh
And
huh.
remember, it was 3rd and 33. And they gave the handoff. And you laid down on the sideline right next to us. You got 34 and a half yards to get the first. And that's when
Oh yeah, and called
who,
the game.
hold on. Who if you know his name, who kicked the game winning field goal?
For us,
Yeah.
Alumna.
Yeah. Was it Kicker Zoe? Kicker Zoe kicked
Yeah, it was Alumna. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Alumna.
And it was a
like
it was a flatliner. It was a flatline. I thought it
Yeah.
went under the thing. But you remember, I
Mhm.
told Tyson was our defensive end number 10. I said, Tyson, let me tell you something. I said, remember, because I don't know if you heard me talking about improving on tackling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, we got to jump this dude. I say, you're not going to tackle Duke one-on-one. This is the God's on the truth. This is the speech. I said, you're not going to tackle him one-on-one. I said, you stand there and juke around with him until the homies come. And his behind went straight for your legs. You gave him the stiffy and hit that thing. I said, this mother.
We're down the sideline.
Listen, came down the sideline, laid down, and then you play like you was hurt, right, to get the kicking unit on because the time was running out. And I said, get your behind up. And you looked at me and say, you looked up. I'm looking at you right now. I say, Duke, you mother, get your behind up. You remember how Coach Brook used to be like, get your behind from around here.
Hey, he feel like that to this day. I was actually seeing him before I came up here. I had got with him.
And I say, come on, man. And you looked up and I say, man, this mother joker done got doggone. And then so Kicker Zoe went to kick the ball, and it was a knuckleball, like a line drive, and went right up under that thing. I say, God dang, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that was
Just
awesome,
made
man.
it.
So,
Yeah,
man, I've been following you, man. Like I said, I tell a lot of. I just told that story. You talked about crying to Travell, and you remember I came over there and told you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, how you been, man? What's going on with you?
Not much in Buffalo. I was with Miami last year. Now with
Right.
Buffalo. We're in training camp, so I'm just in the room, just hanging out. I got a phone call. I'm like, oh yeah, you got to call in. I was like, oh, that's why I made sure. Hey, that's why I made sure I blew the phone up just to make sure you got the call. I had
Yes,
to
sir.
me. But you know me, I just been maintaining.
That's good,
doing
man.
what I can.
Well, I've always said this. I always said Duke Johnson was one of the toughest running backs I've ever coached and seen and coached against, actually. But I said the ability that you had, brother, to make people miss and not even make them miss. I always said your secret weapon, which wasn't really a secret. It wasn't, I don't consider it a stiff arm. I always said it was like a buffer because guys like to fall. So you put your hand on them and kind of guide them to the ground. And that's what happened to Tyson. And I'm like, I tell you, Tyson, when he did, I was like, Tyson, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, no. And boy, you hit that gas on our ass, boy. And I say, God dang, then laid down at the 34.5-yard line. I say, got the first down to keep the chains alive. But man, those were good battles, man. But yeah, man. So everything good, man. How your mom doing?
She's doing good. She's
good,
definitely
man.
doing good. She retired. She retired a couple of years ago, so she's just at home taking care of my younger siblings, just hanging out.
Cool, man.
Everything good. So we can't complain. We was
Yeah,
I was
man.
talking to Lene. Lene brought up an idea. He was saying how you should do like throwback. You know how you scout and do the newer kids now. He said
Uh-huh.
every now and then you should do like a throwback of somebody and just break them down and if you like if you coach against them, just what you thought, kind of how
Yeah.
you just talking about with me. He was like,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
a dope idea.
Nah, it would be
You
cool,
know.
man. Hey, the funny thing, we got to start finding tape. Back then, it was
Ooh.
CDs and stuff. And remember, Coach
Yeah,
Drummond used to do the Genron 187 or whatever it was.
yeah, because he made my highlight. He made
I
one of
know.
the best highlights I've ever had.
Yeah,
With,
man.
with
Yeah. He was Huddle before
yeah,
it was Huddle. He was Huddle.
yes,
And that's the
sir.
guy who run Canes
Yes, sir.
Unfiltered. For those that don't know, that's Coach Drummond John Drummond that runs Canes Unfiltered. He used to make the highlight tapes for the players around Dade County, man. So it was pretty special, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. So you in Buffalo now? Got it going, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm trying to get it going. Try to get back into it.
Yeah.
It was the day was day 3 of training camp, so
Okay.
one day at a time.
I love it. Let me ask you this, Duke, since you're on here, man. Hold on, let me put you up here like you on the camera. All right, so we got Duke Johnson in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So here's my deal, right? So of course one of the Miami Hurricane greats and so forth and so on. Not to put anything out there. Let me ask you, since they've been asking me, what's your expectation now that because I saw pictures of you at slap myself, not the Paradise Camp, the Legends Camp. What do you think you see different, and what do you think your expectations for the Canes are, man?
What do I see different? I think off top you have to say recruiting. I don't know what he's telling the kids. I don't know how he's getting it done, but he's getting it done. He's getting some of the best to come and play here. I think that's the first and main thing that sticks out to me the most. My expectations, I just want to see him compete. I want to see him compete, the easy games. I want to see us win those, the tough games. I want to see us win those as well, but I want to see us fight. I want to see us compete. I want to see us, kind of be dogs and be hungry and kind of bring just a swag back, enjoy it, but kick tail while you enjoying it, not just out there having fun just to be out there, just to say you play for the U, just being out there and being able to compete at a high level. And really, yeah, compete, have fun, and do it with some swagger. And I think he had a lot of the coaches in the right places to be successful. It's just about getting everybody to buy in into what he believes in, and kind of what he grew up on, which is Coach Cristobal, who I'm referring to, and just what he's seen and what he's been around, and kind of get these young generation to buy in. I know we brought in Zoe. Zoe's another guy who can really help kind of push us in the direction we want to go because he was part of it. Like he's one of the guys that was there. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. And I'm gonna ask you just one more question. I know you guys getting rest up for camp.
No, do your thing, Coach. I'm chilling.
Oh, you chill. I need an NFL. I need an NFL contract then. Shoot, Coach need a contract, but let me sit back and just jump on live. Nah, man. So let me ask you this. So when you look at the Hurricanes, how do you think? Because you're still playing, and football changes so fast. How do you think the game? And I'll speak offensively. How do you think the game has changed from when you were running the ball in the backfield to how college is being played today? And that was what, less than 10 years ago?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a trickly thing. I think it starts with the NFL, and we watch the NFL and how everything is pass first, pass happy, regardless of down the distance, regardless of where you at on the field. Everything is pass, which with how these quarterbacks at this level play, is understandable. You get it. So I think a lot of colleges are going to more of a kind of spread, air raid, RPO, kind of game. To where, when I was there, I don't think we had much RPO when I was in college. It was just, who getting the ball. They're going to hand it off, and that's going to be that. I think now you got a lot of RPO, a lot of shotgun runs. I'm pretty sure the fullback position is extinct. Not really sure if you usually have a fullback anymore. So I think it all starts at the top. They see a lot of NFL teams doing it, and everyone dream. Well, most of the guys in college dreams are to make it to the NFL, and if that's kind of what we're doing, think that the best way you can showcase that you can play at the next level is doing it the same way, kind of at the level you're at.
I got you. And it's funny you bring that up, right, about the backfield, right, the fullback. But it's funny, as I'm watching college, I'm starting to see it come back, but they don't call him the fullback. We all have heard of the H-back. We all have heard of that
Mhm.
Y guy, that kind of thing. But you're starting to see,
Yeah.
and here's the funny thing, dude, that offenses typically are always ahead because the defenses are trying to match what offenses are doing. I don't know if you heard the part where I was talking about, you may have 11 personnel out there, but a 10 picture, right? Or you
Yeah.
may have 2 tight ends. People don't remember back when Stanford had it, and they had the big run with Andrew Luck. They had 2, 3 tight ends on the field, but they spread out wide like they're wide receivers and so forth. What I'm starting to see, though, because now defenses are recruiting smaller guys in the box, right? Like, just for example, your Zach Thomas days are over. The Mike Singletary, even the Ray Lewis's.
Yeah.
You don't see those body styles anymore at linebacker. You see, kind of oversized safeties playing Mike Backer. But now offenses are saying, you know what? Everybody's roster at the linebacker is built for speed. Now let's start working ourselves back to power. It's because now we're getting heavier and they're getting lighter. So now we can push them around. And you're starting to see that a little bit sneak back into college. What do you think about that?
Yeah. So it for me, I think it depends, right? You kind of gotta have both. Where, especially that prototypical linebacker, because there's so much passing and there's so much matchups. Because I think the biggest thing about football is the best matchup wins. If you can exploit a matchup, whether it's offensively or defensively, if you can exploit a matchup and do it consistently, you have the upper hand. So whether that is like when I played in Cleveland, I played against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had these big linebackers and big, strong linebackers, and their whole thing was like, we're gonna blitz the back. Wherever he's at, we're gonna blitz him and make him pick it up. And it was kind of tough for us because we was getting outweighed by 30, 40 pounds. So it was kind of tough, to deal with that. But then again, on vice versa, they can't cover us. So
right.
It's about playing your hand and playing the card at the right time.
And it's funny you say that because I brought that up earlier because I was saying sometimes, like I was talking about you, players got to help out the call. Sometimes the call helps out the player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, sir, for sure. Because like you said, you have some teams who switching back because they see teams are getting smaller. But at the same time, I think a lot of teams will try to out scheme you offensively, regardless of who you have. That's always the plan, to try to out scheme you. If we do go, say we go here in Buffalo, we go two tight end sets, right? If we go 2 tight ends, we have really 2 pass catching tight ends. Whereas you're gonna go big as the defense. You're not gonna put 2 skill guys in there. You're gonna put basically 2 backers.
You ain't gonna go nickel. You're gonna go your base or something like that, right?
And now you at a disadvantage, and now you lose this matchup. So it's really chess. You really got to figure out, because I know a lot of times I played it with OCs who will put a formation to the sideline just to get you against a shift or a motion. I mean, put you into a call on defense that you only call in certain situations. So it's deep. It's lot.
Chess. It ain't checkers. It's chess. Yeah.
It's a lot. These coaches really draw up a scheme just to get the matchup they want. But that's what the game is about. The game is about matchups, regardless of how you look at it. Matchups across the board.
Definitely, man. It is about matchups, man. That's interesting, Duke. Man, that's good to hear from you, bro. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's been a while. Last time I actually saw you, you was at Miami. You was playing at Miami. I saw you. You was at a camp. Y'all was in camp or something. And the coaches, we came out there. And you like, Coach, hey, and I was like, what's up, boy? And you went on back to balling out or whatever you was doing. But man, like I say, man, this is awesome, man. I didn't believe it was you. I say, Duke, let me see. But when you said Travell Dixon, I was like, hold on. He knows something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he knows something, man. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we just talking ball, man. The fan base. Let me ask you something about fan base from a player who's there to the fan base, what would be your
Okay.
message? What would be your message to this fan base through this transition of a new coaching staff and, you know, as they call it, one of my callers, Warren, calls it the SEAL Team 6 of coaching. You know what I mean? Like, but again, with this fan base, with all of this veteran experience on here, head coaching experience, I don't think we've ever had this. Even back with the Jimmy Johnson days, those guys turned into head coaches, but they weren't head coaches coming on. What message would you have for the fan base through this transition period?
Really outside of being patient, take the victories. Because I know we're so quick. We play a half and we don't look well and we don't look good, and now it's all we back at square one. But you forget that this whole offseason we've been recruiting. They've been recruiting well. They've been doing their part to bring the best kids in. So it's a lot of things that you overlook as fans because the result of the game don't go the way it's supposed to. But it's always a brighter side. I know as fans you don't think about that because you just want to win. Like, this your team, you love them, you're passionate. Like, I get it. But as a player, like, just, you know, it's coming. Just work with us. I know we've been saying it's been coming for a while now. But, you know, I think with this staff, it's just give them time. Work with them. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do everything they can to make sure the fans is included, which I'm hearing they're trying to get a stadium as well closer. They're trying to do right by not only the players but the fans and the alumni who played. I get a real good vibe and a good sense from this staff that they're trying to do right by everyone. Now, everyone not always going to be happy about the result or about what something happens, but they're trying to do their best to do right by everyone.
Right. And of course, you're not going to make everybody happy, and we totally understand that. I got two questions for you. Let me know if you got to ride out, man, and get back in that playbook, but I'm gonna take this knee here. I got it. But
I'm cool. Yeah,
all right, cool, man. So let me ask you this. You brought up about a stadium. How much does facilities matter to players? You know, as fans, we want a stadium. We want this. And of course, you hear this $100 million deal that's supposed to be going on at Miami so far as the building and you know, all of the stuff that's supposed to be going on. How much do you think that stuff matters to players? Because, you know, the old Canes be like, man, we ain't had nothing but a t-shirt and we kick butt. You know what I mean? But of course, today is different. So how much do you know, them old players still don't have a flip phone, do they? So, you know, they go with the time. So with that being said, how much do you think that stuff matters? I
think it depends on the guy. It depends on the player. Like, for me, facilities didn't matter. I didn't. So it's, again, like you said, it's different times. Like, you have kids who will go on social media, you know, ask a fan base to follow them, show them some love, and then go to another school and then want that same love from the old school, right? It's a different era with different kids. So it just depends. But I would say it does matter. You had maybe my second year in the league. I came back and we had pro day. We had pro day at Miami, and I just came out to watch and support. And it stormed the entire pro day. And Mark Richt was saying how, you know, that's unacceptable. Like, we can't have our guys trying to, you know, better themselves and create a future at pro day, and they can't even get good reps because it's storming. So he reached out and had an indoor build, which is now is amazing. You have guys in the NFL that comes back from different teams that didn't even go to Miami, but they come to Miami to train and work out. So, excuse me. So I think if you see guys like that, I mean, things like that with the indoor and having guys from different teams come in and work out, it matters because you have the players that sees that, but you also see recruits may see it on social media. So I think the better your facilities are, not the more likely you'll get a kid, but it does help because social media is a lot, and kids are glued to their phones, so they see a dope locker room or a dope stadium. Like, you know, they have visions of playing there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it matters. I'm not gonna say I don't think it matters a lot, but it definitely matters. Yes.
I got you. And it's funny you said that. I just saw Gino, who played up at Miramar, was down there throwing some balls
Mhm.
around in the indoor facility maybe a week or two ago. I saw him in there, Geno Smith. If I'm not, I think, yeah, he went to West Virginia that played at Miramar.
Yeah.
And he should have been at
Yeah.
New Orleans. He should have been at New Orleans. Huh? I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna bring that up. But man, you know what? That New Orleans area has some talent, bro. If you really think about it, man, God, hey, that little pocket. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater and them played right there at Bunch Park, and my
Yeah, you just
goodness,
can't keep it.
you just
You
couldn't
just
keep
can't
it,
keep
man.
it.
They just couldn't
Mhm.
keep it. But now let me go to the stadium. Does the stadium matter? I know, and what you said about on campus facilities, like you say, for pro day and so forth. But does having your own stadium matter, or is the Hard Rock sufficient?
Whew. Man, my only thing that I would say about the stadium, being whether it's Hard Rock or in the Gables, it's just the amount of, I guess, students. Because a lot of people that go to the Hard Rock don't live in the Gables. I don't believe, which don't quote me, because I don't believe they live in the Gables. I think they live more so everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think our own stadium, period, would be good for us. Not just the location of it, but just our stadium. So Marlins got theirs. We share one with the Dolphins, but I think just having our own would be good for us, regardless of where it is.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get, like, what I felt, and again, I know the Miami Dolphins don't have, they don't have any ties necessarily to the Miami Hurricane. But man, when they redid the stadium and made the doggone the seats teal, I say, oh my God. When they were orange, we could get away with it, right? Like,
You could get in, yeah.
we could work with it. We can make the stadium our own, right? And that's cool, because like Pittsburgh, they share it with what? The Pittsburgh Steelers. So what do they have?
Yes, sir.
They have the yellow seats. They didn't go in there with black seats or anything. They got the yellow seats, so you can make both stadiums your own. But when they came in there with the whole teal, I was like, man, if that ain't a slap in the face,
That's how you know who it's for.
yeah, you can't even, you camouflage that, like, okay, this is our stadium, we're gonna make it happen. And that's what my only beef was. And again, Stephen Ross don't have any affinity to the UM. He's a Michigan guy. So, I get it. Quick question. Somebody asked a question about here. Coach, what does Duke think about the current running backs at Miami?
Ooh.
Gonna put you on the spot.
Ooh. I like them. I went out. I went to a spring practice. I think Rooster was hurt, and I think someone else wasn't practicing. But I mean, just watching them last year, I like them. I think, especially Rooster. I think Lene told me, and I am quoting Lene, so you can tell him. Lene said that he believes that Rooster is the closest thing to me that he's seen. And I haven't really watched, because he believed that Rooster can break my record. And I didn't really watch enough to really tell, because I'd be in theater too. But from what I did see, I do like him. I think he's explosive. I don't really care. I know people that talk about his size and how he's they believe he's undersized and he's small. Listen, I was 175 almost my entire college career.
Really?
So yeah, I'm not too concerned about weight, because he can play, he can hoop.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's really all it's about at the end of the day, is can you get the job done or can't you? And I believe he can.
Damn, Duke, 175. Did not know you was 175 your college
No.
career, bro.
I didn't really get heavy until I broke my ankle. When I broke my ankle, I gained like 10.
Uh-oh, did we lose him? NFL must have tapped on in. Oh, Lord, I think we lost him right quick. Let me see if I can hit him right back. NFL done tapped in, but like, hold up, blah. Get in that playbook, homeboy. I think we lost him right quick. Hold on, we call right back. See if I can call him right back. Man, that's big stuff right there, man. I'm so happy to hear from this young man. Love to hear my guys do good. But he called back.
Hello.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, I said the NFL must have tapped in and be like, get off the line. No, that's what
Man, I was looking at the video. I could see you talking, but I'm like, wait, what happened?
Yeah. So go ahead, finish your point because you cut off right when you said you gained weight after you broke your ankle.
Yeah, I gained weight after I broke my ankle, and I mean that was that. It wasn't much after that. But I believe, like, nowadays it's two-back running back system. I believe him and Chaney. I don't know his number, but yeah, Chaney. I think they both, they both can do what needs to be done to kind of, move us in the right direction. Because we have a great quarterback. I just think you still need a run game in some way, shape, or form to help the quarterback.
Nah, you definitely have to. Let me ask you this: Warren, one of our longtime subscribers, supporters, asked this question, and I answered it really from a coach's perspective about, when you get a new coach, learning new terminology. Did you ever have new offensive coordinator while you were in, or did you have the same? You didn't have the same one the whole time you were there, did you?
And where, Miami?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's just take it to the league. It don't matter. Like, where have you been where you had a coaching change and a terminology that explain that to him from a player's perspective? What does that mean?
You don't really want to hear my thing. First,
I got you.
Went to Miami my first year. I think my OC was Jed Fish. Jed Fish was gone after the first year. He went back to the NFL. My running back coach was Terry Richardson. He was gone. He left. Second year, I had James Coley. James Coley was my OC my second and third year, I believe. Right?
Okay, yeah.
But my running back coach was Hurley Brown 1 year, Ice Harris the second year. I had 3 running back coaches in 3 years, 2 OCs in 3 years, right?
Hurley Brown. That's my dog.
Yeah, Hurley's my guy. Hurley's hilarious. So let's go to the NFL. I think with Cleveland, Cleveland in 4 years, I believe I had 3 head coaches and 3 GMs. Then I go to Houston for 2 years. I had really 2 head coaches and 2 GMs in Houston. Then I leave and go to Miami, and I had Miami 1 coach 1 year, and now I'm in Buffalo.
That was Flores, right? Yeah. That was from Brian Flores in Miami.
Yeah, I have to know. Yeah, sir. But yeah, so the terminology is very difficult when you have a lot of different head coaches and GMs. But football is football. They just have different names for the same plays.
Right. And so people say that, and it seems like, it's like saying tomato, and this coach come in and call it tomato. But it is a little bit more difficult, right? Because even though you may run an inside zone play, but this coach is giving you an inside zone play with a bunch of nuances. If the 3 technique lines up here, then we want you to bounce it or bend it or break it. But if the safety's rolling down, then you got, like those are the kind of things I'm trying to get some of the fans to understand that people inside the helmet or on the headset see. What do you think about that? Is that kind of how you guys do it, or is it like, look, we run the inside zone, you do what you do?
No, it's some of it's so realistically it's some of both, right? So like most bread and butter plays are more detailed, right? It's not just line up and go. But some plays, so every team I've been with had outside zone. Outside zone, we're gonna read the in-man line of scrimmage. If he's outside, you go underneath and read it from there. If he spikes, you get around the corner, right? Simple stuff. But he had guys.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Duke, but I want to stop you right there. See he used one perfect terminology. If he spikes, then you go around the corner. But then you have another coach that won't use the word spike. And that's that. See what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
But just that
Yeah.
little stuff, like how you just said it. Well, if he spikes, then you just go around the corner.
Okay.
But some
Yeah,
people
so
may
it's-
say
it's-
if he bends it or if he chased down the line, then you take it around the corner. If he gets reached, like those are the little things that if you play for a team for 7-8 years and the word spike, 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 and then all of a sudden you go in the room and the coach be like, yeah, you know what I mean? If he jet it, okay,
Yeah.
what that mean? What,
So-
you know, those are the little nuances
Yeah.
I be talking about.
Oh, for sure. So with every place I've been, we called like a flat route. Like you just run to the flat.
Mhm.
They call them flat, they call them D's, they call them diagonals. We got a choice route where you can go anywhere.
Mhm.
They choice, option, Wheezies. Like it's really yeah, like you said. So on the defensive end, like how I said, spike. Other
Mhm.
teams call it the lone stick. Like the terminology itself, yes, is difficult. Football is football, but the terminology is definitely difficult. It's not as simple as we all say the same thing. No.
And that's what I'm talking about, right? So you hear long stick or the center popped it or whatever the case may be, and you hear it sometimes, right? Even on the same staff, there's different. I remember when James Coley and myself, we would be in meetings and we'll be talking offensively, especially this. Coaches love to draw. Offensive coaches what? Offensive coaches like to draw what? Up. And defensive coaches draw down, right? Meaning we'll draw the offense
like
down.
upside down.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just, and so that's the kind of stuff that fans, I want them to understand that when it comes to the players, and think about a player like yourself. I didn't even realize that. Bro, every year or 2 years, you having some major changes in your career, and that could affect your career. You know what I mean? You don't get that continuity and that chemistry with those guys, even though inside zone is an inside zone, outside zone is an outside zone. You know what I'm saying?
So I've always told people I've been lucky enough to play 8. I'm on my 8th year now, but I was lucky enough the last 4 years in Cleveland with what 3-4 position coaches? What 3 position coaches? 3 position coaches, 3 head coaches, and 3 GMs in 4 years. Like I was fortunate to last that long, especially once you get the GM out of there. Like GM get out of there, normally they want their own guys, but I made it through really 2 more GMs, 2 more head coaches. But yeah,
wow,
it's tough.
Now, like I say, it's tough, man. And quarterbacks come in and out and all that stuff. I had an opportunity to do some OTAs, like the guest coaching with the Detroit Lions. So I was there for like a week and a half. Man, look here, I'm sitting in there like I thought I knew something. Man, these dudes be rolling in, and man, I see my man come. They talk about that Turk or whatever. One guy come to trial. He in the meeting answering questions. Next day his seat empty. I'm like, dang. What? Hey,
Yeah,
my
first
gone.
experience of that was crazy. I was my rookie year. I think it was so. Now I think in the NFL you can't just make one big cut at the 4th preseason game. You have to do it. I think it's week by week. I believe, or is it? No, it's the opposite. Last year, my rookie year, they used to cut week by week in the preseason. Like 10 the first week, 8 the second week, until you got down to your number. But now they make one big cut. So, my rookie year, we got maybe 70 lockers in there. We come back to the first preseason game. I walk in and it's maybe 60 people in there. Like
so they're
15,
cut
20
10.
people gone, and you can see it.
Oh my goodness. Hey, and it's like that. It's just they gone. See you.
They're just gone. Yeah. And as a young kid, you don't really understand. Like, what you mean they gone? Like, they just gone? They're like, yeah, they gone.
Yeah,
when you fit enough, you understand.
Like high school, you don't cut people. College, you really don't cut. If somebody in college is gone, it's because you heard like they did something on campus, they got in trouble. They ain't gone because they can't play. You know what I'm saying? Like they just these dude, you go in there, it's like, man, what happened to dude? He chilling. What happened to John? Oh, he gone. He gone. But let me ask you this, man. Big shout out to FTW for the $5. He says, ask Duke about NIL and leaving college early. So I don't know how much you know about it or followed up with NIL and name, image, and likeness and selling the number 8 jerseys in this stadium. And how did you feel about that? Or were there rumblings when you were in college about we're just gonna call it the NIL, and how is that something players talked about? Like, man, they getting over on us.
No, we were too busy dealing with Golden and that staff for us to really care about anything outside of that.
I got you.
But no, we was under sanctions. We had
Oh, that's right.
we had just got in trouble before my class got there. So they was on us heavy. It wasn't like it was simple stuff. Like they was telling us we go out, no one can pay for y'all stuff. I'm talking about they was being as far as like family members. They was like, if you haven't known them for X amount of years, you can't take nothing from them. And we like, what? So no, we was terrified my first year. Well, at least I was terrified because I was okay. I was not trying to get suspended. But no, it was. I think it's cool. I want to say it's even in the playing field.
Mhm.
I'm not even sure if that's actually correct. I like it because it gives guys like De'Aaron King a chance to get some money if he don't make it. If he's not successful at the next level. You played your whole life to, make it to a level, and then you don't make it. And now you're like, now what? Right?
Right.
So, give you a chance to get a head start in life.
No, I totally agree. And I felt that way. Like, I told this was my take on it, Duke. You tell me if it's something you think about. I always said that the guy should get. I mean, if it's $10, give it to him. If it's 10 million, give it to him. I just simply said I believe the player should get it in a trust until they've actually graduated. And I'm gonna tell you why I think that's so important, Duke, was because you know how it is at 22, 23. Not saying you don't make bad decisions as a rookie, right? In the NFL with a lump sum of money. But the thing is, you came there and you have an opportunity, right, to have some seed money and not just blow it. Also, it keeps it out of the locker room, right? It keeps the dude that's on the scooter from the dude pulling up in the Benz 500. You know what I'm saying? It still keeps some. It keeps it. It keeps the what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, not discrepancy. Come on, Hayes. Your teacher, cut it out. Dissension is the word. Keeps dissension out of the locker room. And second is, so people say to yourself, you left early, right? Did you get your degree out of there, or you left early?
Oh, I left early.
So say a person like yourself, you're a perfect example. Let's say Duke Johnson leaves early, goes on to the NFL. Fine. Your money stays there in the trust. You don't get it, right? Because you're going on to the NFL to do your thing. But let's just say once you finished after I'm gonna just say a 25-year career, right? At running back. I'm gonna say that old Frank Gore career, right? If you want to come back, get that money, that's fine. If not, that money can then go towards maybe a beneficiary. Because you got NFL cash. But let's just say you got guys who go to the league that got the 1 or 2 year contract, right? We know that's not major money, right? Would you agree or disagree? That's not major money. Right. And so now once he's done, he had his shot at the league and it maybe didn't pan out. He comes back, finish up his degree. I don't know how many classes you got. You probably got probably about 6 classes left or 7. I don't know. But you get your degree and now you have not only seed money, you also have your degree to help grow that seed, if that makes sense.
Yes. I think it makes sense. But I also believe now I'm not sure how much degrees mean.
Correct.
Honestly.
I agree. I can agree with that.
Like I love the idea of the beneficiary though. I like that's a dope idea just to have, because if you don't need it and it can go to somebody that do like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
like if something happened where you having to pass early or whatever the case may be. It's not your child's obligation to finish. Well, and here's why I said about the degree, Duke. Let's just call a spade a spade. We know that football has a higher number of black people playing the game, and we know that those degrees mean much more to your family and maybe to your offspring than it does necessarily to you, because now Duke Johnson can tell his baby girl, I have a degree from the University of Miami. So, and I'm just using you for an example. Didn't
Yeah.
use me, I used them as well, and we had a mutual agreement that I'm gonna play ball and I'm gonna walk out of here with this degree that can't nobody take from me. And look here, baby girl, you could go do the same thing. And I'm not the first one to graduate college in my family. Like we got to change those narratives, and that's why I kind of put that incentive in there to say that.
1000%. I get that. So what I would say to that is, I don't know the number of family members, parents, or people that kind of grew up the way I grew up that will put a degree over the ability to provide.
Mhm.
I think when it comes to certain kind of kids from certain areas, like, I get the degree, and I think you should always go back to get it. Like me, I'm still trying to go back to get mine.
Mhm.
Because I think, like you said, it is important. That's something that your child and your family will be proud of. But I think at the same time, with a lot of guys that come from nothing, I think if you have something to show financially, that will be better than a degree in some sense, some instances. You feel me?
No,
So
I totally
like,
agree with you. I totally agree with you.
yeah,
I
like
just look at it like
if
I
you
just
come
look at
from,
it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're cool, go for it.
I was just saying, what you're saying makes sense. We all been around or coached guys who, who don't have much and have to send money home, or they take their part of their Pell Grant and send it home. And I get that.
Mhm.
But we also have to remember this. And I have to just say, I'm going to call a spade here. It is not the child's burden to take care of everybody else at that particular moment,
1000%.
right?
1000%.
I've had guys that parents don't have much, and I had to tell the mom, you got to lay off. It is not his burden to take his cost of attendance money and send it back to you. That's not his burden. Like, and we're talking about 3-4 years, baby. If you done sacrificed 18 years and didn't have it, 3 more years ain't gonna hurt you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, because here's what I'm
Overtime.
looking at. I forgot who stated this. If we take a seed, dude, and we cut the seed up and eat the seed, the tree will never grow. But if I plant the
Mhm.
seed, I can eat the fruit for a lifetime. It's the same thing as teach a man how to fish and give a man a fish. If I plant
For
the
sure.
seed, right, and I give it some time and let the mango tree grow, it will bear fruit. But if I eat the mango seed, I think Streeter told me this. We're gonna talk about him. If you eat the mango
See,
seed, you're gonna eat for that one day and you'll never eat the fruit. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you can eat fruit for lifetime, but that's just something else we could talk about, man. I'm just talking in that sense, and
oh,
that's
for sure.
that's fun. Yeah, man.
Oh,
I'm
for
just
sure.
happy to have you on here, man. I love talking, like just talking with you, man. Is great. Let me see here, bro. What's some other questions a couple of people have on here? We talked
Oh, you
about
also asked
NIL,
about something about leaving college early.
leaving college early. Some people said one person asked, "Did you regret it?" I don't know why you would, but go ahead.
No. No. I listen, my guy Denzel Perryman, he
Denzel,
was
yeah.
my roommate my freshman year. He was my roommate my freshman year. I walked on campus and told him I'm leaving in 3 years. I didn't care what happened. I was taking my chances because, again, I was one of those kids that needed it. And I figured out. I'll figure it out when I get there. But we
So
gone.
no, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, to me, I
Mhm.
get it, right? If I got a chance to go to the league in 2 years, peace, I'm gone. I get it. I totally understand. I totally get that, right? I totally understand that
Yeah.
whole concept. So, bringing
But
that up about, go ahead, finish up.
I don't know, but I'm with you though. I don't think because you made it to the NFL you should abandon your degree, especially like you said, you're that close to getting it. I don't think you should abandon it. I think you should do what you can to get it because that's a big accomplishment You see it all the time. Like guys been in the league for X amount of years and go and get their degree, and everyone's happy for them.
Jerome
So yeah,
Bettis.
I definitely think that regardless of when you leave, like even the kids who play basketball and leave after a year, if you can find a way to get your degree, that'll be big as well.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah,
here's the
I
thing
definitely-
too, Duke, right? There are not a lot of Dukes. There are not a lot of Tom Brady's. There are
So-
way more guys who, like you say, you look to your left and that locker empty, who once they just said it, it's guys who have left college early, played 2, 3, 4 years. You can't live on that for a lifetime. You some of them can't flip it because what did they do? They went back to buy the mama the house, buy the mama the car, take care of grandmama, did this, I bought this, and they fly through that money. Right? So now here's what my thing is like that second wave. If you go back and get that degree, especially the way NIL is running now, let's say Duke, you was worth $600,000 or whatever in your NIL deals or whatever. Let's just say, imagine this. I'm not going to use you because I hate using exact guys. Let's just say, hell, I ain't playing no league. Coach Hayes, Kyle Hayes went to the league, and I'm worth $600,000. Huh?
Use the name because you want to know what Coach Dunn at these days. So just use the name.
Okay, Coach Dunn, he chilling, man. So let's say him, right? So he goes in. He works $600,000 through his NIL, blah blah blah, this that and the other. He leaves early based on my thing. He can't get his stuff. He goes in the league for 3 years, right? Makes whatever, I don't know, $2 million over that 3-year contract. So that's less than $1 million a year, probably about $600,000. Of course, you got to buy mama the house. You got to get the 500 bins. Got to go put some rims on it. You got to go get the NFL rookie starter kit with a chain. You know, all that good stuff, right? And here you go. Now what happens once that 3 years is up and nothing happened? If he goes back and gets that degree, not only that, he has another, let's say $600,000 of seed money to start business, to in those relationships that he's cultivated in those 3 years in the league. You know how that goes. You got big money guys and people who have business. So now I come in with an idea to say, hey, I may want to start my trucking company. Like when I talked to Lance Leggett, I would start my trucking company. And I say, Lance, what if you would have had $600,000 to start your trucking company with? You're like, boy, I would have had a whole fleet by now. But he had to buy one truck, and that one truck took him 4 years to buy enough to get another truck, and then another 2-3 years to get another truck, that kind of thing, man. And so that's all I'm talking about. But yeah, man. Coach Dunn is around. He's teaching at North Miami High School, if I'm not mistaken. Just talked to him last week. Week. Yeah.
Renee watching, he wanted to know.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of that, go ahead.
I definitely get it. So for me, again, like if I have the chance to go get the money, I'm going to get it, right? Because I can come back and get the degree. But again, it's important to get it. I think that's the biggest message here. Is regardless of when you leave, the importance is making sure you get it, and you want to tie the NIL money to it to assure that that's done. Yes, I agree. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Speaking of Norland real quick, you know, Bostic and them guys, this year is the Lord, I'm sounding old. This year is the 20th year anniversary of the state championship. So of the first state championship at Norland. So myself, Duke, and that crazy BJ Manley, we have been talking. But we were talking about trying to maybe do some kind of reunion down there. But I got to get back with Bostic and Barnes and those guys, you know, and everybody's invited, of course, but just to kind of celebrate that. And then you guys, y'all bring in the second national championship, the second state championship, man. That doggone Ibis hat on.
What year was that? Was that 11?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just missed our 10-year. Boo.
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
They got to do it big, man. Like I say, you know, and that's how you keep legacies alive and all that kind of stuff. And I know you guys playing so far the stuff get hard, but you know, that's just that keep it. I still got a Norland helmet right here. You see it when I left. Matter of fact, your signature is on here. You signed that helmet when I left.
No, legacy. Listen, I'm going back.
Okay.
Finish. So I want to coach. My goal is to go be the head coach at New Orleans when I retire.
What? Hey, y'all clap it
Yeah,
up.
me and my brother Doug or Quincy. I'm not sure you remember Quincy. Was Quincy there?
Quincy Casimir?
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing. Quincy was funny about Quincy Casimir. I think he was on JV at the time. And I end up seeing his name. I don't think we ever coached him because he played like DB, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. DB.
So I end up seeing him on a coaching list, and the name stuck out, Quincy Casimir. And he was like at Wake Forest or something like that. I have been kind of following his career. And I'm like, man, this dude coaching. And that's awesome. But no, I don't necessarily remember coaching him. He was young. He was young at the time when we left. I think he was more around you guys after we went on to Jackson.
Yeah, so he's at Ole Miss now.
Is he?
He's at Ole Miss now. Yep. And either me or him, probably gonna be me, because he's probably gonna try to move up the ranks in college and just do college.
Mhm.
So whenever I decide to call it a career, I'll probably go straight to New Orleans, try to coach out there and try to do something out there. So
damn, dude, that's awesome. People already been saying, man, Duke sound like he a head coach in college already. So that's awesome. And it's funny how guys have that passion to go back and coach. You would think, like, man, after playing in the league, you're like, man, I'm gonna go play golf somewhere and run some businesses, and but guys want to come back. It's in your blood, bro.
yeah,
It's in your blood.
especially with the just the ability to teach
Mhm.
and what I've been through and how I was able to last as long as I did in the NFL, and just the things that I've been through kind of help the younger generation and help them understand what it's all about. And I think I have a lot to give, so I want to go out there and try to give it.
Yeah. No, I totally agree, man. But that's something. Hey, we found out right here, man. We found out right here. I want to ask you a quick question, man. What are your thoughts about Frank Gore at Miami and then his career in the NFL? Did he just retire?
No, Frank is a different breed.
Holy cow,
Frank-
bro.
Frank is a different breed. Like even here in Buffalo, they tell me stories about Frank all the time. How he's normally he literally the first one in the building doing conditioning on the treadmill before practice, because he said he got to make sure he get nice and warm. And Frank is different. And I don't know. It's just something about the old school Canes. I have a different love for them. Him, Dre, because I was with Dre in
Texas,
Houston.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like him, Dre, like different breeds, and I mean it shows. But Frank is amazing player, but amazing person. He's one of my favorite Canes for sure.
Amazing, like his career, bro. Like to do what he was doing for the amount of, especially at that position, right? With the wear and tear you guys take. I mean, it's NFL, bro. He took some, he delivered some punishment, but at running back, I mean, every little nick is a nick, right? And it's like, man, like to do what he did, my God, bro. Has anybody had a longer career like at that position at running back as long as what he did, 20 years?
I don't know. If it was longer, I'm not sure if it was more successful than him.
That dude got kicker numbers, dog.
Yeah, no, Frank is the guy.
Yeah. And let's talk about Dre. So he's another guy that I wouldn't have never thought got into coaching. So I was talking to Coach Dunwood. They like, man, Dre was working over there with the Texans. I was like, what? I would have never taken him to go into the coaching world. How was he as a coach, man?
He was great because Dre don't talk hardly at all.
You don't talk.
Ever.
That's why I didn't know he was going to be a coach. That's why I said I didn't want to put it out there. But I swear to God.
They don't say nothing. You just sit back and watch. But the good thing about Dre is everyone knows he don't talk. Everyone knows that's not what he do. He sit back and watch. So when he do speak, it's powerful and people listen. So that's the effect he have on you. Is him, and everyone will tell you the same thing about him. He don't talk. He's not one of those guys. But when he do talk, like I said, it's powerful and people listen.
And that, to be honest, I didn't even want to say that. but he doesn't talk like he doesn't. You know, his brother Willie Pope was very reserved too. Like those guys just don't talk. And you know, and it's funny, right? I remember Willie Pope. He went to Alabama A&M off that state year, and he went to go be a communications major. I'll never forget that. And I was like, communication, these dudes don't even talk. And then so when Drake got into coaching, you know, they just low-key guys. They about their business, they do their deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, coaches have me fussing at cousin. I've never seen Drake talk above a regular tone. Like, you know what I mean? Except when he was giving your boy the business with the 1-2s out there, Cortland Finnegan. You know what I'm saying? He was giving that boy the ick, 1-2, 1-2. But yeah, man. I bet he was talking in. I bet he was talking in. But yeah, man. Damn, dude, that's good to hear from you, man. Let me ask you this. Dolo Cam. Me and Streeter have become good buddies since I started doing this, man. And old Dolo, he always talk about Dolo Cam started with Duke Johnson. And he got the footage and all that stuff where he used to go and do all that stuff, man. Let me see. You know, of course, he's turned into Football Bill with the 500,000 something subscribers, and that's my dog, man. Streeter, man. He good people's man, and he really care. I'm trying to say how do people do you think? Let me go back and let me phrase that. How do these players maximize branding today? And I bring that, the reason I brought up Streeter because of the video. And a lot of these players don't understand how to brand themselves. So now you, maybe hopefully somebody listening can understand how important branding yourself is going into this profession.
Branding is important. Kids understanding how to branding is tough. Because you would think that the kid will watch one of their celebrities or watch one of their favorite people brand, right? But who's to say that the person they're watching is good at branding? Who's to say they have a good branding team? So for a kid to learn how to brand I think that's tough, right? Especially in this era. But it's important. It's definitely important, especially whether you're in college, NFL, because you have NIL deals, you have sponsorships in the NFL, and no one wants to be tied to a questionable person, right? They normally, if you feel like you're questionable, they normally cut ties with you and kind of move on from there. But branding is big. Like I'm not good at branding, and I've been doing this for a while because I'm also not really big on posting on social media. Like I'm on social media a lot, just watching and laughing and enjoying it. So I think it's tough. I mean, now with NIL deals, I'm pretty sure they have some kind of agent that can kind of help them and guide them with that. But as kids, you're not really thinking of the big picture when it comes to branding. Some kids are very good at it, but some kids aren't. Just trying to hopefully find someone that can help them with it, because I'm pretty sure they look up to people who may or may not have it. Like I want to say LeBron is one guy that's just ridiculous at branding all the time, really non-controversial guy outside of the GOAT debate, but for the most part, like guys like that is who, I mean, to be fair, I don't think a lot of kids would look up to Bron really, because I don't know, he's not portraying something he's not. I would say that. What you see from him is kind of what you get. He's portraying a family man and living his best life and those things, whereas the kids want to be kids and have fun and, you know, turn up and all that other stuff. So yeah, it's about finding a balance and find someone who can help.
Yeah, my social media is terrible, bro, because it's me, and again, I'm in a different era. But I look at these kids, Duke, and I say to myself, they stay on the phone, they always FaceTime, and they this, that, and the other. And then, like you said, you go to their Instagram page, they want people to follow. Hey, man, follow me, get me to 30,000. And they got 3 pictures on the doggone Instagram thing. One of them at the gas pump with a little outfit on, the other one by the cooler in the 7-Eleven. and the other one like sitting in the car. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
I,
So yeah, I said you can't expect these kids to know how to brand themselves because they're kids and their
Right.
social media posts is them being kids.
Mhm.
For the most part, it may most of the time you have some football pictures or some basketball clips, but for kind of for you to expect them to know how to brand, like, nah, that's putting too much on them. They're just kids being kids with a cell phone and pictures and social medias and followers. They just kids
Yeah.
being kids.
And the reason I bring it up is because of the NIL and because people look at things like,
Yeah.
see this right here? I know it's a
Mhm.
little delay. Them little red cups. I've seen people lose scholarship for taking a picture of in a red cup. They might have been the family reunion, but we know what the red cup represents, right?
Yeah.
You know, just certain things, a bunch of money, you know, I've seen it. And so I said that to say, because NIL has become such a big deal, and that's part of it, you know, we got to start teaching our young guys how to maximize these dollars, right? If I'm Duke
Sure.
Johnson coming out of New Orleans Senior High School, arguably one of the best running backs coming out of the state of Florida, I'm walking into college with 100,000 followers because now when the company come, yeah, I'm Duke Johnson football player, but I'm also bringing 100,000 people with me.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like that's a negotiation point, right? And so we
Yeah.
got to get these kids to understand, like, and I know it's new, but we got to be able to teach them this so we can maximize those dollars. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Because they guess what? They're gonna maximize ours. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
tell people all the time, they pay them owners pay y'all, and they pay a whole bunch of people. So imagine what they making.
Yes, sir.
All right. But Duke, man,
That's like
unless go ahead.
I
Mhm.
think you only have two basketball players, women basketball players, I believe, that transferred in that's big on TikTok. And I think they have a following. So like I believe they would get sponsorships and things like that just because they're so big. And I guess they brand themselves well. I don't know much about them except for when they did sign. I kind of seen stuff floating around just of who they are. But that's an example of, like you said, branding and getting out there because you give yourself more opportunity to not only make money with NIL, but make more money on top of that because of the following you have. So your talents bring you money, but then your brand and your social media is bringing you more money. Yeah.
I mean, think about them two girls. They go get Kylie Jenner's lipstick and put it on. Right? Like that kind of stuff, like boom, it blows up. Like those are the type of things our people have to start realizing early in the game. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because the influence they have, bro. If you really think about it, I always bring up Kim Kardashian. Lord, I hope Kanye don't come after me. But if you look at a person like Kim Kardashian, she was a branding, or maybe it was her mom, but a branding expert, right? They flooded they flooded the internet with content. Man, she do a post now. One post on Instagram, she could charge $2 million. One post. That's what I want. I want to do one post, dude. But nah, man. But anyway, listen. What do you have going on coming up here? I know you guys do camps and things like that. What anything you got going on you want to let the community know coming up maybe after the season?
Nah, not at the moment.
Okay.
I have some motion that I probably want to do. Just have to figure out the best way to do it.
Gotcha.
But no, not yet. Don't worry about it. You ain't. I mean, this is you gonna hear from me. You know what I mean?
I got. Hey, we here, baby, and I got. I don't know if this number that I see here on the screen is yours, but I'll lock it in and I'll text you my information. Okay.
Just text me. Yeah.
I'll text you the information. You can lock it in. Well, I can put this up here. Is there a website people can follow you, or you want them to follow you so when you do make that announcement, they can grab onto it? Anything like that?
No. No, I ain't got it.
All right.
I ain't got that for you like that.
All right. No, I didn't know if it was like, DukeJohnson.com, whatever. But anyhow, yeah, man, I just wanted to put that out there. But so guess what? Y'all stay tuned to me, subscribe to me. So when he got something to say, I'll say it for him. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Enough said. But yeah, man, we'll definitely be in touch. Anything you want to say? I didn't even expect this, bro. I just came on here because I was bored and end up with Duke Johnson on the phone. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, people stop trying to call in. They just like, man, cause I ain't getting through. Let me go ahead. Just go and let this thing ride out, man. But let me see here. Look at this. Somebody said Jimmy Jam says, Coach, I didn't think you could outdo the other show with the guy dropping grenades. Now you did with Duke of Miami. I love it, man. We had a good show the other day. It was fun. Well, Duke, man, I don't know what else to say, man. I know you guys chilling. I'm chilling, but just chopping it up, man, having fun. I want my Canes to be back, baby. Let me ask you this. I didn't ask you this. Why Miami? I don't think I've ever talked to you about it. Why Miami? Anywhere in the country. You could have went anywhere in the country. Why Miami?
Oh, it's home. That was my number one thing. It was home. And again, I for me, I didn't really care who the coach was, for real. Didn't care who was coaching, how they was coaching. So I just wanted to be home. Grew up watching them. Grew up watching the dominance, watching the swagger, watching the fun. Went to a couple of games at the Orange Bowl, and kind of wanted to be a part of that. So yeah, had to stay home.
I love it, man. I knew that. I've said that a lot on this show. I say, man, look, there's some guy, because the big debate about we losing all our players. I said, listen, the Duke was a homeboy. He wanted to be at the crib. I don't care who the coach was. He was gonna play for the U. You know what I mean? And I knew that. I just knew that, being the kind of guy you are, man. And
Yes, sir.
that's pretty cool, man. But other than that, is there any last words you want to say, man? I don't want to hang up on you, but I don't want to keep you forever, man.
No, sir, I ain't got to say. Appreciate you for having me, man. I'll definitely keep in
Anytime.
contact. Like I said, like you said, you probably have my number on the screen, so just shoot me a text, hit me up. Yeah, I probably next time probably be in the chat talking, something like that.
Okay.
So just appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Anytime. I'm gonna lock it in. I'll send you a text as soon as I get off here, man. Listen, myself and I know everybody else in the world wish you the best here this season, man, for everything that you want to do. We'll definitely be watching. And anytime, you're more than welcome. If you want to pop on, it's all up to you, baby. Just let me know. And I'll get in contact with Coach Brooks too. We got to chop it up because I'm in Orlando now. I'm not in Miami anymore. But
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get up, man. And anything you need from me, to whether to get word out or work whatever you got going on here in the future, just let me know. I just a phone call away, and Coach will be there, baby. Coach will be there.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. Bye now. All right, man. Big shout out there to Duke Johnson in the building, man. That's all right, man. Golly. I ain't believe him when he first called. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't believe him. I was like, hold up, man. This ain't Duke, man. Let me make sure I say this number. I said, man, that ain't Duke. He talking. He sound like him. But, cats be just talking. I'm like, you sound like Duke, but that's not Duke. But look at that, man. Good things come to those who put in the work. Let me put his number in right quick. Hold on. I know y'all like, dang, Coach, tighten up on the technology. I will. Man, I ain't even asking about the other players, though. I forgot about Tonio and doggone Xavier Rhodes. Man, we got plenty of players up there, man. But anyway, man, that was fun. Didn't expect that. We just chilling. I was talking to the street earlier today. And we heard it here. Duke say he want to be a coach when he finished playing. He want to go back to New Orleans and be the coach. Golly. I'd love to see that, man. That'll be awesome to see. So I'm gonna open the phone line back up if anybody want to call. I know you was being modest. I want to rest, man. I don't want to just take up all this time, but that was random and awesome. You're right about that, FTW, and appreciate that. Don't know. I'll take a couple more calls if anybody want to talk about what they just heard. You're more than welcome. Let me trying to put the phone number here. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. 321-328-8235. And we'll get off of here. I'll do about another 15 minutes and get off this deal. I was just hanging out, chilling, want to talk to the people, man. All right. People just stopped calling after a while. I was like, yeah, I wasn't gonna answer. I wasn't gonna cut him off for y'all. I'm sorry. But y'all more than welcome, man. Go ahead and call back in. Grubbin TV. I see you kicking out some old school names from Miami High. From Miami High days, man. You talking way back, Kendall James and them boys, huh? I can't look at that. Appreciate that, Jimmy Jam. Says great show, coach. Can't get this on ESPN. Hey, man. It's all about relationships, man. I have my picture up here, got my dog Duke running that thing, man. That joker, hey, I ain't forgive him for that. 3rd and 33. Funny thing is, Streeter got that video because he was at the game. 3rd and 33. And this joker lay down at the 34.5-yard line. Right on our sideline. Get your behind up. He just looked at me and laughed. Act like he hurt. So they got time to get the kicker in the game. And my man, Kicker Zoe, that boy kicked a live drive to kill us, man. Good job, man. Anyway. Nobody else want to call in? Well, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here then, man. Larry Frank in the building. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. Stings for life. I love it, man. What's up, Coach Hayes? Love the interview. Duke dropped knowledge well beyond his years. He will be a great coach one day. Yes, man. That was interesting to hear, man. That's interesting to hear. But y'all boys tough out here. I love it. Gil Wilson, you doing God's work, Coach. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Oh, here we go. The glue to the U. Talk to me, brother Jay Blaze.
What's going on, Coach? Man, it's so good to hear Duke voice.
Yeah, man. It was good. I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know that was him at first.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite players, man. Him and his mother was raising money at one point. That's why I wanted to see you to ask that question. But
you said who's doing what?
Some beautiful people, man, doing some good work, community work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was some good people.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, go ahead.
Duke, one of the fastest running backs I've seen too. Duke got some speed too, man.
He can run now. When that joker straighten up and he put that hand up like this, he go like this. I know it's touchdown. You might well strike up the band. Bam, bam, bam,
like a
bam, 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 bam. And that dude straighten up and do like this, and that hand be straight. I like, well, that boy out of that boy.
He gone. If he get it clear, he's gone. He taking him to the house.
Listen, I've been on the side cheering for it. I've been on the side, he doing it to me, and I've been on the side watching it on the TV. I know it from all three phases. I don't want no more of that pressure. That's my dog. I love it, man. I love it. It's great hearing from these players, man. Golly, that felt good. It felt good hearing from him, man.
Hey, the season we getting close to the season, man. Get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we getting close. Well, they start camp what? On the 2nd? Something like that, somebody said?
Yeah, on the I think either the 4th or the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good,
Larry,
man.
Mike, I see what's up. I see him in the chat room. And Utah.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all go check out Utah Sports on YouTube. Them guys, if you're a Cane fan, if you're going to the Georgia Tech game in Atlanta, make sure you check those guys out. They're going to have an event. I want to say it's that Friday the 11th, if I'm not mistaken, October 11th. So go check those guys out, man. Get to it. They already promoted it, man. Go check them out, man, in Atlanta. Coach Hayes will definitely try to make it there. I can't make a promise, but I will definitely try to make it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try myself.
Yeah.
I see Miss Wilcox there too.
Yeah, man. Wilcox in the building too, man. Miss Wilcox in the building. I appreciate Miss Wilcox. Believe it or not, I really do. I think she's awesome, man. She's always supporting. She's dropping the knowledge. You know what I mean? Everything else. I love it. I love it.
Was that when you saw the Big 10? When the last time you saw the Big 12?
I talked to him like a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. He just texted me. I just saw the text. I heard my phone go beep beep, and I saw he texted me. I think he was in the chat. I saw some, but it was moving too fast. I think I know. Oh, he did just text me at 10:05. Oh, I missed it. Yeah. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
I just missed it, but
Hey,
no, yeah. I sent him
Remember
your.
the
I think I
pod?
sent him your thing about the firefighters in DC. So they are doing a hiring
Okay,
in
yeah.
DC. So if you want to be a
Yeah, they
firefighter / EMT, go holler at him, man. Go holler at him.
Yeah. Hey, I just before we hang up, man, I just want you to know I noticed, man, you got that red light on in the back and you got that cane juice. Must be something special.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying with.
The blue light, red light days in the party room, baby.
Red light special. Dun 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 dun. Give me your
Yes,
love.
sir.
Whatever it was. I don't remember the song TLC. Yeah, man. That's funny. I got a big void up there. I gotta put Duke picture back. Hold on.
Yeah.
I ain't believe that. Oh shit. I ain't believe that was him. I have to be honest. I did not believe that was him.
Right.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
man. I gotta get Richard Gordon and the boys on here too, man. But that's pretty
Right.
cool. That was pretty cool.
Hey, one day do a segment about your background, man. You know, you got a lot of history back there. A lot of
I got a
beautiful
bunch of
people,
pictures,
man.
man.
Some legends.
You know what? I might do that on the Coach Me Coach podcast. Well, Philip has
Hey.
called in. Philip has called in before. That's right there. That's Bostic.
Right.
That's Bostic right there. We were just talking
Mhm.
about. That's Garrett White went to North Carolina. That's Antoine Barnes. That is BJ
Right.
Manley. That was a state running back. That's Sean Ferguson. Get out the way.
Oh, okay. Sean Ferguson.
That's Sean
All right.
Ferguson. He up the second Tim Tebow. That's
Right.
Godly. Played linebacker. I just talked to him, man. Police officer. One of the best linebackers I had too. Oh my God, I'm looking at
Don't
him
worry
right
about
now.
it. You get it together. Do a show about it. Yeah, do a show about it. We have everything.
That's
together.
Bo. Come on, dog. Hey, no, I can't let that boy go like that.
Cane juice, man. Just lift
That cane juice biting, boy. And that
Yes,
thing,
sir.
that cane juice biting. Oh my God, bro. Not Alfonso. Oh my God.
Yeah. You just can't-
Mike Alphonse. That's what was thrown out. Mike Alphonse. I couldn't get it. Mike,
Oh, okay.
and then
Okay.
Kareem Brown, Duke Johnson, Richard Gordon. And matter of fact, that helmet right there is the year I left New Orleans. And I had all the guys signing it. And Duke is on that. He signed that when I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's Dwayne
Right.
Bowe up there from college. And Terrell McGill is actually on that picture too. He's an offensive lineman that played for us. So, and I got a box
okay.
full of them. I'm going to change them out here soon. I keep saying that, but I'm going to change some of them out, Blaze.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But man, I'm gonna get off this phone, man. You enjoy
And I got some more
yourself,
stuff
man.
over here. Y'all don't even be seeing half the stuff. I got jerseys on the wall back there and pictures. I don't even know if y'all can see a lot of this stuff over there. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah, right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these other calls in and get up out this deal.
Hey, one more thing. That
Yeah.
commitment. If it's tomorrow, man, you're gonna do the commitment time at 12 noon.
I will do it. I just don't know where he's going to commit. I know what I mean so far as what platform. Is he going to do it on Instagram?
Right.
Is he going to do it on Twitter or whatever? I just don't know what platform he's going to do it on. I don't have a problem watching.
I know Streeter probably know.
I talked to him earlier. He didn't at the time. So I talked to him earlier.
Oh,
And he just said he was committing at 12, but he didn't say where or like what
Wait,
platform or whatever. He may just put a tweet out, man. And that's fine, man.
Oh,
It's been a lot of turmoil with that, and that's unfortunate.
right.
But unfortunately, that's how things go sometimes. And
Right.
I get it. You know, it's just what it is. So my fingers crossed that he coming to the U, baby. And I told you, I'm starting a new U. That's my new U right there with a 305 in it. That's my U right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that
No
305 U. Not this one, but a 305 U. Come on, talk to me.
Right. I see it. You threw it up on open one show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll talk to you, Coach, man.
All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you, Blaze. As always, 972 area code been calling in. Go ahead and call back in, please. And 512 as well.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Blaze.
All right.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Boy, y'all wasn't playing as soon as I did it. 972. Go ahead and give us your name, where you calling from. Do me a favor, cut your background down as well a little bit.
Coach Haynes, what it do, man?
Who is this, man?
Man?
Who is this, man?
Man, this is Courtney Joe.
I already knew it was you, Courtney.
You already know.
I knew it was you. What's up, baby?
Man, I've been sitting back watching you, man, talking to Duke. Duke does play with the Browns, man. Playing with Buffalo, training camp. Man, training camp up. It's football time. I used to tell my mama back in the days, Mama, you smell that? Smell that grass being cut? Mama, can you see them on line getting drawn down on the field? My mom be like, "What you see?" I love football, man. In the 90s, oh yeah, old boy gave me like Duke Johnson. He gave me like that idea he had was cool because I was just thinking about that. I think by the 90s, I was saying to myself, well, Coach could have did one of what you call them, what you call those tapes? You call them the RE Vim,
the WRE.
Vim tape.
WRE. Yeah. Watch you at the evaluate.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I was like, man, in the 90s, well, Carter, man, like they done fed out. You know, Carter back in the 90s, like they was just, man. So I was saying to myself, some of them boys and like this player like Randy Moss and like players like and some of them Miami Hurricanes and Florida State kids, you know. But I think you can pull like about two a week or probably like once a week. Do like I don't care who it is, but bring some out of the 90s, man. Look, the 90s, I've always said the 90s was the golden era of anything. Everything was real back then. Like, I mean, the movies, the football, basketball, and I'm like a what they call me? Some of my partners call me a walking encyclopedia for a football goal.
Okay.
Now, I ain't gonna get everywhere right, but you can throw out like John Taylor. I'm gonna tell you what school he went to, Delaware State. So I got it. I mean, I watch football. Man, I've been watching football my whole life till I like 9 years old. For 30 years straight. I watch commercials. I watch all the way through.
You watch commercials too, dog?
But I watch commercials on me. Man, look, man, at one point in time, when I was in the streets, messing with the women, I tell them, I meet a chick, I tell her, hey man, it'll be football time. That means Saturday and Sunday. Do not come, don't be fuck with me, because football, I tell them, football came first. Football, my first love. I might love you, but if you leave me, football will stand me hurt. So that was love. People be telling me I need to be coaching somewhere.
Hold up. What you told her on Saturday and Sunday? What?
Oh, Saturday and Sunday. Do not be calling me all day long and want attention. My attention gonna be on the Cowboys or the Texas Longhorns, the Miami Hurricanes, or Michigan Wolverines, Ohio State, and Sunday's Cowboys. Don't be calling me want some attention. I might talk to you for a little bit, but you talk too long, I'm gonna hang up. And I go to the next one. Man, look, back in the days, man, I had it. I had the. One of my homies told me I had the gift for gab, meaning I pull women like easy. So I ain't care, man. I tell them, look, when the football season roll around, I turn into a whole different man come football season. I be crunk. Man, I swear to God, my family tell you, I be acting a fool in the house. I be going to hell. And the Cowboys lose. So look. If a game on, and start the game. I'm acting a fool. So I never get RP to Marion Ball. So the playoff game against the Giants, we running through them boys, running through them. I'm cleaning. I was saying this. I was saying we're gonna play them, and we're gonna make a baby. So I'm talking about we play them out, and we're gonna make a baby. And then at the end of the game, we lost that game. Everybody in the house was quiet because they knew they were walking on eggshells. They back then, well, I didn't have fights with people over the Cowboys. I let people out. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to Cowboys. Cowboys like family to me. Hey man, I had a brother. He passed away. He on credit. So I love him, but I call him a crackhead. You can't call him no crackhead. So that's how the Cowboys it with me. So people who talking about the Cowboys, first thing I ask, man, are you from Dallas? If they from Dallas, I tell them, man, I wish I had $1 million. I would send you out of Dallas because you should be rooting for the Cowboys. But,
listen, Courtney Joe. Did you just say pay for it or make a baby? Is that what you just said?
No. I said pound, then we're gonna make a baby. like six pounds. We pounding rock. I be like fool. Now I calm down a little bit, and some people think I calm down for the stroke, but first of all, I calm down right before the stroke because the Cowboy. I said, okay, man, I'm letting the Cowboy ruin my life. So everybody be telling me you need to get better. I said, okay, cool. Then I was thinking the Cowboy probably gonna never win no Super Bowl, but I did see them win 3 Super Bowls. Everybody got jokes about the Cowboys. Last time the Cowboys won, you have to go watch them on VCS. Yeah, that is true, but I watched them. I knew what they were going, and I seen it, but it's been a long time. Oh yeah, and they cane juice.
Courtney.
And they cane juice. Hey, talking about Coach. I don't want to drink, but I want some of that cane juice. I drink a beer by like every once 3 months. I might drink a beer. So the cane juice, whatever in that cup. Hey man.
Hey, I'm coming out with the cane juice recipe. See, people don't know what's actually in this cup, but they know it's cane juice. I'm coming out with a cane juice recipe. Y'all better love it. Y'all gonna love it. But Courtney, boy, I love you, man. Listen, I got a good buddy that's in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. And when I go out there to visit him, I'm gonna hit you up, boy, and we gonna we gonna go live.
Man, hey man, that's what I was telling somebody the other day. I said, man, look, Coach Haynes can come over, man. First of all, I can barbecue a little bit. I ain't trying the best, but what I do,
I can barbecue a little bit.
I can cook some chicken, some pork chops, some steak on the grill. And look, man, first of all, can you play some dominoes? We gonna play some dominoes. Ain't no team to get in. We call 5. You gotta pull, and then we gonna play some dominoes. We can chill. And I got 6 sisters. So hey man, you might get lucky. Hey man, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It can be home, man. I walk like that.
Good. I can play some. Listen, I can play some dominoes. You see these hands? They can hold dominoes. Yeah. I can play some dominoes. You better know that. Let me tell you something. And I hope your table's strong enough, because if not, I'm going straight through it. Hold on. I may have to cut you a couple of dollars off. Hold on, Cut. I may have to give you a couple of dollars to go buy you a new one. But when I walk out of there, that table gonna be broke. I can promise you that.
Hey, I hear you, man. Look, I put the dots on them things. You hear me? I put the dots on them things, Coach.
You put a what on it?
Now, real talk. Now, far as mad goes, now one of my partners called me when he first called me. This shot just died last week. I knew he knew what it meant because he's real smart. We used to call this. Me and some of my other partners in school, we used to call him Professor Clum because he's real big like him. So he's real smart. One day he called me. He said, "Man, you know what? You are an idiot. So you are an idiot savant." I said, okay, man, cause I'm real smart at math, and then some kind of way I can write poems to kids. One day he seen my poem and said, "You wrote this?" I said, yeah, I wrote about 3 poems. I said, man, God dang. Then he looked at me like, I'm up to something. Yeah, funk that, man. I ain't care about school. But I should have been turned. But anyway, but my math, man, I got a calculator in my head.
Courtney, you tough, baby. I love you, boy. You done turn this thing to a party, man. Let's go ahead and make this thing a party, boy. We finna go ahead and make this thing a party right now. Let's go ahead,
man. Yeah, man.
There we go.
Come to Oak Cliff. Shit, and any came invited. Any of your subs can come. Just don't come with no foolishness because
what's gonna happen?
Go down. Yeah, man. That's how I am, man. I just love having fun, especially football. See the streets rolling around. Sometimes I be outside during October, November, with the pit, fired up.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that boy said, "Don't come right here with no foolishness. We got a party going on." Yeah. Look, you done made me change the whole background, boy. You done made me change. We got the whole background. We got a whole party going on, man. Let me give $2. I seen $2. I seen the donation. Here we go. Gio Kane, $2 just for having me laugh out loud with that call, Coach. Appreciate the $2. Courtney, I'm telling you, we gonna get it in. Reggie with a $10. He said, "Dude, sound like he got a mouthful of hot grits." My man, Courtney Joe, I love you, man.
Hot grits. Hey, man.
When I get to Oak Cliff.
Show, man, I told you, man, you the Black John Madden. Real talk. Black John Madden.
Boom. Speed kills.
You. I told you.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. I'm trying to see what that thing is on my wall.
Yeah. All right, then, Coach.
Boy, you too funny, boy, Courtney. Well, thank you, man. I'm going to get off of here in a little bit, man. I was on here way longer than I thought I was going to be. But guess what? Yeah. You know, every time you come on here, you got to talk to you. Now, you know that y'all don't know. This is the dude that I converted from Florida State. And you're doing a great job, brother. You didn't bring him up one time. So I love it. Tell him. Are you holding up? Hold on. Are you holding up to you right now?
Yeah, I'm doing right now.
Hold that thing high. And I want you to repeat after me, dog. You ready? Hold it high. You ready?
Yeah.
The you.
The you.
My beloved you.
Oh, shit. My beloved you. I'm trading.
I would never turn my back on you.
I will never turn my back on you.
Because I am the you.
Because I am the you.
My man, you always gonna be in this thing. Now, I told you, we'll let you in, but if you decide to leave, we're going to jump you out.
They say I won't never leave, but I'm gonna. Hey man, now y'all gotta know. I've been rooting for the Florida State all this time, so I'm going to like. I'm gonna look over there and see what they doing. Can I at least look at? Come on.
No, you can't look over there. Yeah, you can look over there, but just know when it comes, I'm gonna call you on your phone. I got your phone number, but when we play them, I better not hear no cheering. I don't care. Like man. If they win the coin toss, you better boo that. Boo.
Man, hey man, them games back in the 90s, man. All them games all the same, man. Both them schools need to give them that. Miami, I'm telling you, y'all getting back closer to where y'all live. But Florida State, them boys, like, God, man, they really screwed up. They should have signed Deion Sanders. Real talk. They I don't know what they think. They should. Hey man, that's a whole nother story. They should sign Deion Sanders, the coach. I don't know what they're thinking about, but I don't get it. They want to get all these, them white coaches, hey, man. Crippin'. You know what I'm saying? Deion went to Jackson State, and he's converting these 4-star to 5-star recruits. These boys looking at Jackson State right now. But if he would have went to Jackson, he really went to Florida State. Florida State would have been getting all these players off of Deion Sanders' belt. And then it wasn't like Deion Sanders wasn't coaching. Deion Sanders been coaching the last 10 years. They need to load up. They need to load up that gun. Kill themselves.
I got a question.
Shot themselves. Hey, coach, do the shot thing. Pow.
Like this? Get out of here with that, man. Let me ask you a question. Jackson State line up against Florida State. Who wins?
Florida State should win.
No. Hold on. Let me call these goons to your house. My question to you was, if Jackson State plays Florida State, who wins, Courtney?
I'm saying.
Come on, Courtney. You know the answer. Just say it. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jackson State go win.
There you go.
Go win.
That my dog. There we go, Courtney. Man, you know I love you, man. For real. I'm gonna get to Dallas soon, and we're gonna have a good time. And I'm gonna eat that little bit of barbecue you say you could do, man.
Hey, man, right on. Now it's gonna be a lot of me. Trust me. No homo. No homo. No homo. But it's gonna be a lot of meat on the grill.
Is it gonna be cooked meat?
Oh yeah, man. Look, man. I know, man. Trust me, man. I know what I'm doing. I've been barbecuing since I was about 12 years old.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, I'm about to let you go. I got to get up out of this deal, man. I love you, man. I appreciate you, dog.
All right, now, coach.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, we done turned into the street. We done turned into Caveville. We got the lights dancing in the back. We got my man going. Hey, I love it, man. I ain't even worried no more. We done lost control. We got 217 in the building. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out of control. Duke out of control. Courtney Joe out of control. The whole damn show just out of control. And I got a caller on the line right now. I bet he out of control. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
This is John Walker, in Florida.
This ain't John Walker.
Yes, sir, it is.
This is the defensive lineman, John Walker, number 55
yes,
from Osceola, Cowboys with a K.
55. Yes, sir. John Walker.
So whose video did I do today? Whose video did I do today? Whose video did I put out today?
No, I just see my teammate Derek did.
All right, this is John Walker. John Walker, man, this is an amazing show. John Walker, you caught me in my off moment. Coach Hayes a little loose. You try to be professional in front of the players. But, John, let me tell you something. Your film is actually coming out tomorrow. I did it this morning at 9 o'clock this morning. And you know how I found out about you? You know, but hold on. You know how I found out about you, John? I was doing I was doing your teammate. I'm like, who the hell is 55? And I went – this is God's honest truth. And I went and found out who 55 was. I put the tape on. I called Wholesome One, who is another guy who does Miami Hurricane stuff. I don't know if you follow him or not. I called Wholesome One at 9-something this morning and told him to get out the bed and watch your tape. And that's the God's honest truth. And we watched your tape again at 9-something this morning after I recorded it. So yours is actually coming out tomorrow. It's already been recorded. When I get off of here, I just got to edit it. John, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, John.
Yes, sir.
Bro, you are an outstanding player. Your hands, your pursuit to the ball is ridiculous. For you to be 6'3", 310 pounds, if that's what they got you listed as, and to do the things you're doing. Listen, some people talk about competition and whoever your defensive line coach, whoever teaching y'all that stuff, all y'all look pretty good. But let me tell y'all something. He doing a hell of a job, whoever your defensive line coach is or whoever teaches you guys that stuff. Here's the second thing, John, that I enjoy about your film. The way in which you still use technique, even though you are a better player than your opponent. When you could just run through the guys, right? Because but you're still using your technique. When you escape off the ball, go pursue to the ball. I'm basically giving you the pros and cons right now. You're going to see them before they actually come out. Bro, talk to me, man. What made you jump on the show with me tonight, man? Holy smoke.
Oh, you live on right now?
We live right now.
Oh, what's up, y'all, man? This is John Walker right now. Hey, y'all go follow me on Instagram, 55problems_.
55 problems.
Yes, sir. So yeah, no, I just jumped on. I just jumped on right now because I can't lie, because I seen Derek. Because I was with Derek earlier today, and then he seen your videos. We was watching it. I was like, oh, I know this guy. He's been doing a lot of people. I was like, oh, I knew you since I was like a freshman. I was like, oh, I know this guy. He's been doing a lot of people. And he said, he did you? I was like, yeah. I was like, hey, I wish he did me.
It's already done. I did it this morning.
Yeah, and then I don't know. One of your videos, I seen your numbers. I said, man, let me call him real quick.
Oh, so this is the show number. This is not my actual phone number. The number on the videos, that's a show number. That's not my actual phone number. So it just so happened I'm live. And here go the thing. I wasn't even supposed to be live tonight. Let me tell you something, John. See, we live on the show. That's why I said it's not John. I thought you were watching the show. So one of my former players, Duke Johnson, just called in tonight. That played for Miami Hurricanes, the running back, played in the league. He called. I wasn't even supposed to be live tonight. I just jumped on to just talk football. Duke calls in. We have a great show. One of my great supporters, Courtney Joe, called in. And then you call right now, Big John Walker, 55 problems. God dog it. This is a great night.
Man,
are you on YouTube right now? Go turn on YouTube. You see, you live right now.
I'm gonna turn on right now.
Coach A's football on YouTube. Coach A's football on YouTube.
Yeah, I see you right now. Oh, you on live, sure.
Yeah, I thought you was watching it live. We having a good time, man. We had a party. I don't even have it set up like this. We got a party going on. Holy smokes, John. Talk to me, man.
Dang. Yeah. Oh, you on live right now.
We live right now. You just happen to call at the right time.
Dang, right time, right. Dang. Hey, you're in Miami right now, right?
Orlando, I'm here. I've seen you play, but I didn't know you were you. I've seen you play, but I didn't know who 55 was until I was doing his film. And I'm like, who is 55 next to him? This dude coming off the ball like ridiculous. So I go to Max Prep and look up the roster to find out who the world is 55. I see your name. And then I go in there and I see you guys are committing. So when are you guys doing your commitment? Tomorrow?
No, we will be. Me, Derek, and my other teammate, Jakeem Jackson. We're committing on July 28th. And I'm starting it off, so I'm committing first at 6:00 Eastern time. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Where at? Where are you gonna be to commit? What platform will you be on?
Well, it's like an Airbnb, like a vacation home where you're gonna stay at. So we're gonna do it like a little Airbnb at a vacation home, and then it'll be on Thursday, 6:00 Eastern. I'm starting it off, so y'all stay tuned. I'm either going to Miami, Ohio State, Florida, Michigan, or UCF.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you a legit question, John. Because don't think you've been crystal ball. 66% Ohio State, 33% UCF. See, I done my research. I ain't been typing. I'm writing. I still old school. I got a pencil in my hand. I'm not asking you where you commit because that's your business. I really want you to. That's your day. But does Miami got a real chance? I'm a Miami fan. Miami got a chance in this deal.
Man, I'm the people that like do all the crystal ball stuff like that, man. You don't have to listen to none of that. I'll tell you this right now. This is my decision. So I didn't tell them nowhere. I didn't tell no one that like what school I'm going to. So man, you all that prediction, all that percentage thing, man, that's all wrong, man. Y'all can find out on Thursday.
Well, I'm going to change the intro then because the intro is totally different. I'm going to change the intro as soon as this is over. So here's my question. You say you're doing it at 6:00. Is it going to be presented live? Are you guys going live anywhere?
Yes, sir. We're doing it on live on ESPN and CBS HQ.
All three of you guys at the same time? Like you're going to go first, second, third?
Well, we're all doing it at the same place, but different times. I'm going at 6. There should be going like around 7 or 6:45.
Okay.
We have like different times. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So the thing is, because I do commitment live shows, like we kind of watch parties and stuff. And so we're gonna we got the fan base, we're gonna be watching, man. So I know he's got 3. I know he's got 3 up. He's got Penn State, he's got Oklahoma and Florida. Florida, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do one for each one of you guys. What I'm gonna do is I see your number on here. I'm gonna text you my actual phone number. I don't put my actual phone number on here. This is a live, but this is just a live call-in number. Just so happy you guys having a call, boy. God is good today, man. So let me ask you, man, what did you think about the tape that I did for your teammate Derek LeBlanc?
It was actually good. You you said some like pros and cons. He really listened to it. He really liked how kept it real with him. So it was really good. I like how you broke things down and you know what you're talking about.
I appreciate it, man. Well, listen, like I said, we'll talk further, man. But I don't know who your D-line coach is, but God Almighty, he got y'all rolling. Y'all tough, man.
Yeah, let me shout him out real quick, man.
Do
shout
it.
Out to Coach V, man. Coach Dansko, man. He's a legend, boy. He know what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing.
Say it again, Coach who?
Coach V, but his real name is Coach Dansko. You know what he's doing.
Okay. I got one more thing for you, right? I'm going to do a little talking. I want you to picture this, right?
All right.
Just close your eyes for me. Coach going to give you a D-line lineup for the class of 23.
Okay.
Right? You got Derek LeBlanc, defensive end. Ruben Bain.
Okay.
John Walker.
Okay.
And Damon Wilson, the class of 23 defensive line for the Miami Hurricanes.
Ooh, man, that's a D-line right there.
Can I tell you something? We don't even need linebackers because y'all going to stop everything before they even get that far.
Yes, sir. Yeah. No, we got to get after that.
So tell Derek I'll be to his house tomorrow with a Miami Hurricane hat. All right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'll just tease you. But, boy, imagine that lineup right there. Woo.
Yeah, that is crazy. Well, that's a good. Now, I heard those players too, man. They're pretty good.
Yeah, boy. Listen, that boy Ruben Bain got doggone 29 sacks in an 8A program. I think what you had, 13? Yeah. Think about all them sacks. You add all them sacks together. Oof.
I know that. Yeah, how much sacks you have?
29.
Oh my man, what state he from?
He from Miami Central. All y'all from Miami. Listen, Derek LeBlanc, Osceola, yourself, Osceola, Ruben Bain from Miami, and Damon Wilson from Venice High School right there outside of Sarasota.
Oh, Venice. Oh, that's a rival.
Exactly. You seen number 11 come through. You know what number 11 is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, boy. Ooh-wee.
Dang, that's crazy. And that's a lot of sacks right there.
Dog, your 13, his 29. How many Derek got?
I think his junior season, I think he had like around, I think that's like 10, 12.
Come on, dog. We almost to 50 sacks already. And I ain't even add Damon in. Come on, man. Tell that boy hey, we about the same size. I'm gonna bring him a U shirt, a U hat, and tell him to stop playing. We headed to the U.
Hey. And it's gonna be a shock. It's gonna be a shocker this Thursday, man. Don't listen to 247. Don't listen to Roger.
You said a shocker. Oh God, you making me feel good. John, I'm finna redo the intro of your tape now. So I'm finna make that thing happen. Okay. And I need you to blow that tape up. You and Derek. Let's blow that thing up, boy.
Yes, sir. Okay. That sounds good.
Man, what you like about Miami, bro?
Man, I just like, man, Coach Cristobal, man, he's a good dude. He's a trenchman. That's my type of coach, man. He's a trenchman guy. Man, he's a really good coach. I like how he, runs the team, runs the program, and he's gonna change that program around. Miami's gonna be fucking big this coming up season, man. Coach Olivera, man, he's an energetic type of dude, man. He's a really good dude. He knows what he's talking about. Man, he taught me a lot of things when I watched the film too, man. So I learned some things in the film room, sitting down with him. And even with I was with what's his name? The Hall of Famer DN.
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor, man. I was in the film with him too. We were watching film, and it was an honor just listening to him, listening to his opinions, his thinking of the way to play the game of football, the game to play like D-line and everything like that, man. It was just crazy how he thinks, and it makes me, think outside the box about things like that. So, man, it was just pretty cool watching film with those type of guys. Man, we were in the film room for 4 hours that one time when I went up there. We were just watching straight film. It was really cool.
That's great, boy.
Yeah.
John?
Yes, sir.
John?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, that you is something special, baby. I know Coach Larry Johnson. He a tough coach. I get it. He good. I get it. He is. He's good.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Who else you got? You said Miami. Who else?
I said Miami. Ohio
Miami.
State. Yeah, Miami, Ohio State, Florida, Michigan, and UCF.
Michigan, Coach Harbaugh. Okay. And UCF. All right, Coach Gus Malzahn.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Brother, I'm going to be happy for you either way. I have to be very honest with you. But the way of the world is through South Beach, baby. Because the Canes are back, John. They can't.
That official visit was something special.
You went on the OV there?
Yeah, I did. It was really good, man. It was that Ritz-Carlton Hotel. You can't beat that.
You can't beat that, man. Come on, that's 1,000 sheet Egyptian cotton in the Ritz-Carlton. Them some softest sheets on the planet, brother. Egyptians don't even have. Listen, Egyptians don't even have that kind of Egyptian cotton where they sleep at. That's what we do at the U, baby.
And my dad, something crazy. My dad's a Miami fan too.
Tell him, man, we got a nice spot for him in the Hard Rock. Put him right in the little cushy seats, man, in the 200 level. You don't have to get the sun beating on top of him, man. You watch his baby boy play.
Yeah, and we're a Dolphin fan.
Oh, come on, man. Think about it. Picture yourself. Close your eyes again, John. You go from the U to the Dolphins. Okay. Come on, dog. The
whole time.
You ain't even got to buy a new house, dog. Go right on there. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But anyway, John. But listen, man, I'm glad you did call. I don't think you thought it was a live show, but no, your video is coming out in the morning. At 9:00, I'll drop them out, man, and I tag you guys on Twitter. Coach be up late, man. So sometimes, you know what I mean, Twitter thing get out late, but the videos automatically go out at 9 in the morning.
Okay. I'll stay tuned for that. I'll watch that.
But I have to say, man, great player, bro. You are a great player, bro, man. Like, holy smokes. Like, you do a lot. You do like Peter Woods. Have you seen Peter Woods' film?
No, sir. I haven't.
Oh, man, you got to go check his tape out, man. Peter Woods, man, number 3 tackle in the defensive tackle. We actually did his commitment live. Hey, Coach Hayes got a special thing. Y'all boy better start reaching out, boy. We could have did that thing live, man. Go look through the page, right? Over 8,000 people in the chat while we were live. I got a big one coming up here on August 10th. That's all I'm going to say. Huh? We going it big around here, baby.
Okay.
The U is back, boy. The U is back.
Yes, sir. And
all right,
they're going to be something special.
I love it. Well, you say you're going to shock the world. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Do me a favor. I'm going to text you when this. I'm gonna text you when it's over. So just text me back. And so if you get the exact times, we'd like to go on like 30 minutes prior to the commitment or
Okay.
whatever.
sir.
And what we'll do is we'll just get those times. So I'm gonna go ahead and get your phone number right here, and I'll text you as soon as this is over.
Yes, sir. That sounds good. That sounds good.
All right, buddy, man. All right, man. I'm glad you called in, man. Don't be a stranger, and we'll definitely be talking, and we'll be watching you as well. You said that'll be on CBS HQ?
Yes, sir. And on ESPN.
Okay. All right, perfect, man. All right, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. We'll be talking soon, and watch out for tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for having me on your show, man.
Oh, man. Thanks for calling, buddy. Anytime.
Yes, sir. All right. Have a good
All
night.
right, now. You too, buddy. Got to mighty. This got to be a great day. Alexa, turn on all lights.
Okay.
Come on. We chilling. We chilling up in this deal, man. Huh? We got all type of stuff going on up in here today. Coach came on here chilling. I done ignored my poor mama. She'd have been trying to call me. I had to cut her off. I got Duke on here. I got doggone John Walker calling in. Who gonna call in next? Barack Obama? Huh? FTW, another $5. Thank you. I feel like I'm stealing watching this for free. Nah, you ain't stealing, baby. That's what we do. Only thing I ask you to pay for is that subscribe button, and it's free. Get us to 25,000 subscribers before the first kickoff of this football season. That's all. That's all you need to do. That's how y'all pay me. Get me to 25,000 before the first football is kicked off this football season. Not the first Miami Hurricane football. The first football. It might be the MAC or somebody. Week 0. Come on. Holy smokes, man. We've been on here 2.5 hours. Man, we'd have had some greatness call up in here, man. Derek LeBlanc could play. You know what I'm saying? The John Walker. Why I be thinking these people playing? Like, hey, this Duke Johnson. No, it's not. Stop playing. Coach, it's me for real. Man, stop playing. Duke, it ain't you. Tell me something about you. Remember that first game I was crying? Man, stop playing. And find out it's him. John Walker called in. Hi, Coach. This is John Walker, defensive tackle from Osceola. No, it's not John Walker. Stop playing. This ain't John Walker. Yes, it is, Coach. Stop playing. This ain't John Walker. Stop playing. And guess what? It's John Walker. Well, we on the hotline. 254 area code. Is this Barack Obama? Caller, talk to me.
No, sir.
Oh, I know who this is. I know who this is. This Derek from Duval.
Yes, sir. Hey, the piggyback on that last show, man. I'm just sitting in here in the bathroom taking the shit. What's going on?
Hey, do me a favor. Hold your chin out about 6 inches by that door. Ready? Get your behind off that toilet bowl and wash your hands before you pick up that phone.
I'm driving, Coach. I'm just trying to make you laugh.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Hey, man, boy, goddamn, man, you showing out. Each show get better and better.
Man, I didn't even plan on coming on. I was sitting on here. I was just sitting around. I literally was talking to Streeter 3 minutes before I came on. Like, I was like, man, I think I'm finna go on. Like, it was almost like right at 8 o'clock. I said, man, let me just go in here. I'm just chilling. Let me just jump online for about 45 minutes. You see what it's called? Just football talk. Wasn't no real topic.
Yeah.
And bro, we didn't end up.
Just text me, man.
Man, and just tell him we just online. We just chilling. Why?
I had to watch the show. I couldn't call him and not watch the show, man. I've been laughing while I'm driving this truck up the road.
Oh, for real? Where you go? You long distance truck driver?
Joe, I drive the mail from Jacksonville ahead to South Carolina and turn back around and come on back.
Oh, dang. How long is that ride?
Now the new one I'm doing is like 3 hours, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then just 3 hours, 20 minutes back. I should have been back, but I was stuck in all kind of traffic. But man, I've been laughing at your show for the last hour and a half.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. You've been stuck on that toilet bowl.
Hey, that boy from Texas crazy, boy.
That's my boy right there. But let me tell you something. I know you've been stuck on that toilet bowl there. You think we don't know? What you did, man? Huh?
Hey, I ain't in no rest area. I can't be making no noise like that. Hey, when you did that last show, it took me a minute to realize that you were using that off the machine. I know Coach ain't doing it live on the show.
What is happening tonight? We are out of control, dog. We are out of control. There, we out of control.
Oh my God. Man, y'all off the chain on this show, man.
I don't know what's going on. We are literally out of control, man. We are out of control.
You doing the show for tonight?
I can't hang up. The stars keep calling. And don't act like, hold up, don't act like you ain't a star. Because I see you on Street of Show.
Oh, you were laughing on that yesterday.
Let me tell you, that's right. And don't act like you don't know. You know everybody. I'm watching the show. You talk about Luke Skywalker. Yeah, my neighbor, uncle, cousin down the street, DJ Man was his first DJ. I'm like, this dude know everybody. Man, talking about the girl done fool. Hey, the girl done tricked you. The girl done tricked you in the parking lot. I saw it all. Yeah.
I hope my wife ain't see that part.
Uh-oh. That's why you on that road tonight. Tell my baby, I got a flat tire. I ain't coming home.
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all some story when I see y'all again. But I said, boy, I can't put all these stories on this show.
Holy cow, this is crazy, man. We done had some good stuff on here.
Tell y'all.
I bet it is. But y'all must got some Tesla trucks. The way that quiet as that truck is, you must got a Tesla truck.
Yeah, it's ain't nobody on the road right now. Normally, if there was some people on the road, you'd be hearing them beeps and everything when people get too close.
Oh, I heard that, man. That's funny, D. But yeah, man, we go. Hey, I don't know what's going on. This thing crazy, bro. Man, I wasn't expecting this. Had a good call. Had a good talk, man.
Coach, that young man sound like he sound like he might do the Kane thing.
Let me tell you something. When this tape come out tomorrow at 9:00, y'all gonna be like, and we talking about an interior guy. He's 6'3", 310.
Yeah,
listen, bro.
I've seen some of his tape.
No. I don't. Please don't. Y'all don't do it. Hold on for Coach to put it out at 9. Let me tell y'all something. The power that he's generating, and people could say, "Oh, competition, poor little Timmy." There's a difference. I'm looking at the leverage. Remember, it's still 8A football, right? He's playing Dr. Phillips. He's playing against the bigger teams here in the state of Florida, right? And Osceola ain't no sleeper team. Like, they ain't no slap team, you know. They play good players. They play good teams. Let me tell y'all something. The leverage in which that young man is playing with, the hands in which he's using, but the most important part about his game is when he disengaged from the block, his persistence to the ball, the pursuit to the football. I'm telling you, he gonna be a problem for somebody. Barring injury, he gonna be a problem for somebody.
I had been keeping up with him, Coach, and it had gone quiet for a minute, but he was talking about how great a time he had at Miami. Then, you know, like he's reiterating to you tonight. But that's strange, man. It seemed like he's throwing you all kind of hints, and then he said, "Don't pay attention to that stuff. He gonna shock the world."
Well, guess what, baby? I don't know what he's doing, but Coach in here ready. You understand? Cane juice and all. We gonna watch it live. I'm gonna text him as soon as this over with.
That's what, tomorrow or that's
Thursday? Thursday. He say he kicking it off at 6. And I think Derek LeBlanc is going to do at 6:30, 6:45. I'm going to get the exact times, and I may just do one long show, commitment show, and break that dang thing up.
Yeah, I have something to look at while I'm driving tomorrow. But, man,
Thursday.
Like that's a lean.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to speculate on nothing, dog. You know what I mean? You know how it goes.
Yeah, at the last weekend, well, I had to go get me some cane juice.
Let me tell you something, Derek. Don't tease me with a good time, because I'll be there every time. I'll be sitting right there. Don't tease me with it. What, we finna go on a roller coaster? I'm there.
Coach, I got all hyped up over the weekend to get ready to hear all these commits. Boy, I was getting busting head left and right. I said, boy.
We didn't walk out with any, dog. Out of those top five from that Wednesday to but that's okay. That's okay. We're not panicking. But I do have to agree with you. Like, you know, a lot of them were leaning our way. Like people thought, you know, Malik between Florida and Miami. Okay, 50-50. Bonsu was supposed to come. He pushed it back Wednesday. Ola Salinen, right? He goes to Alabama. Then you mess around and you got what's the kid? Jonel Aguero goes to Georgia.
Yeah.
And then like
now,
you like
the one that really messed me up, Coach, because you know the Hispanic talk him and his parents was doing with Mario. I thought that closed the deal right there.
Man, if y'all think somebody's speaking, hey, if y'all think somebody's speaking Espanol, boy, that gonna close the deal because yo quiero es, Coach Hayes, no bueno, my friend.
Hey, and I don't know what kind of pig Latin they were talking to him up there in Georgia, boy, but it must have worked.
They talked them dineros, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, I know
that
was.
I'm just teasing. Nah, it ain't. I don't get into the NIL. Look, if you got it, get it, brother. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, man. Look here. Listen. This has been a fun show tonight. I wasn't expecting this. God, dog, I got to do some editing on this kid video, man. I'm gonna go back and put the beginning in that thing. Oh, that's funny.
All right. Well, when your next show is this week?
What's this? My live show really not till Sunday. You know, I do the Hurricane show on Sunday at 6:30.
You say you might do one Thursday.
Well, yeah, I'll do a commitment shows. Yeah, Thursday. If I find out tonight that Malik is going to broadcast his commitment somewhere like Instagram or Twitter or whatever they do, I'll do that. You know, whatever the case may be. Or if he's going to do it on, you know, whatever, ESPN or whatever, I'll try to broadcast that or whatever. But if he's just going to drop a tweet, then I mean, I may do it. It's called, you know, I don't know. But, you know, I try to, you know how I've done the watch parties in the past.
Yeah. Hey, I talked to my nephews in Austin. They stay in Austin, Texas. I told them January come up, man. I'm gonna pay them to go there and smack Kirkland from all that trolling he was doing.
Man, I sent him out. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I took a piece of that video I did the other day where I was talking directly to him, and I really sent it to him. I didn't tag anybody else. I know other people may have seen it, but I tagged him, and I hope he listens. Because like I said, when you do that kind of stuff, it only hurts you.
Oh yeah, he did Michigan State. Yeah, wrong.
Yeah, but it's not even just us. It's just a bad practice, regardless of, you know what I'm saying? Even if he did that, listen, even if he did that and picked Miami, I would have had the same message for him. Because go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead, Coach. He might see them cats again.
He will see them again. I promise you. I promise you he'll see them. Think about what Duke Johnson just said in this interview. When he was at Cleveland, every year he had a new head coach, a new coordinator. So imagine if he just went through bad, right? And then he ends up going to the Texans. And that coach, I should have asked him that. How many times did you reappear and see that same coach again? I should have asked him that. But I guarantee he ran through his 8-year career so far, his currently 8-year career. I guarantee he's run across those guys' path again somewhere in life. So imagine as soon as that coach from Cleveland leave, he badmouthed the dude. Man, we're going to have a better offense than that dude last year because he was trash. I guarantee he ran back across those guys somewhere in life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he got to come back home, too, in his off season. He got to come back home and face all these fans in the state of Florida.
But you know, Derek, that ain't even my issue because I'm looking at it from a business. Like, your fans are going to be fans. I don't care if you went to Miami, Florida's going to be mad. Like for Malik, he goes to Florida, Miami fans going to be, he pushed it back for them. But if you go to Miami, Florida fans, how you leave hometown? Your head coach of Florida Gator. Like, you're not going to win that battle. My battle is the bag battle, getting to the bag battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just what it is.
But out the hard way.
Yeah, man. But listen, be safe in there, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Do what you got to do. And I'm just going to tell you this while you driving in that truck. If you ever let one of them things go, Make sure you roll down the window. That's all I'm saying to you.
Oh, I
baby.
got to, because I'll be done died in this truck if I don't.
Yes, sir. You take it easy, man. I appreciate it. Let me get a few more callers. I'm
All
promise
right,
I'm gonna
Coach,
get
hold
off
it
of this
down.
deal.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hold it
sir.
down, Coach. Take
All
care.
right, D. Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
That boy, that's funny, man. Holy smokes. Oh my God. What is happening tonight? Great show. I'm scared to take one more call. What time? Let's end it on a good note. It's 11:15 already. God, dog, hey. Dog, y'all done called in 254. All right. See if I can get that number to pop back up. 254 area code. King Kyle. But look at Coach, that's not funny. You don't even know what the joke was because you came in here late. That's why it's not funny. King Kyle, you got to find out what the joke is. You just getting here. If you was in on time, you'd have knew what the joke was. That's why. Gee whiz. Well, you always being a Debbie Downer. Stop being a Debbie Downer. After dark with Coach Hayes. I ain't even crazy. Not even crazy. 254. I'm not sure who you are. Call back in. I'm gonna let you be the last caller tonight. You've been trying to call in. This has been hilarious. Oh God. I'm not sure what's happening, man. Y'all done locked my phone line up. I'm finna call him back. I'm calling 254 back. I'm gonna call their house.
Please leave your message for.
Oh, man, hang that up. 254. I just tried to call you. Call back, man. Oh my God. Oh, this is too funny. Oh golly, y'all killing me. This is too much fun. I think I need to just come on here and just start doing shows, man. Y'all cats on a Tuesday night at 11:15, out of control. Let's dim the lights. Alexa, cut off ring light. Try to be too sexy. Sorry, hold on.
Hello?
Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach Hayes? This is Quentin out of Stone Mountain, Georgia, but I'm 305 all day long, born and raised. So just calling in for the first time. I've been trying to catch you for a minute. I appreciate what you're doing, but I'm really enjoying this show.
Man, it's been fun, hasn't it?
And,
wow.
hey, as a true fan, I can honestly say we got to sit back and really enjoy this process, man. I know we've been starved for a long, long time, but we got to sit back and really enjoy this process. Like this phone call tonight, like you said, you weren't even supposed to be on tonight, and the blessings that's come through on the phone lines, and just being a fan, just to hear everything. We got to sit back and enjoy the process, man. Don't rush it. Let's enjoy the process. We all hype. And the recruiting battle, it's a recruiting battle. We still got to show up on the field and play.
You're definitely right, man. You're 100% right. You know, I've said that 100 times, 1,000 times. This is all beautiful. This is all part of the process. These are all necessary things that need to be done. And these all of the things that are being done are part of winning ball games as well. They are as important. But at the end of the day, the boardroom will be held on Saturday afternoons for this program. And that's what counts, right? At the end of the day, right? You can have all the research and development when it comes to the new iPhone. You can do all the things, the best designers. But if the phone doesn't work, it's useless.
Useless.
You understand?
Absolutely right. We understand.
It can have the best camera. It can have the best feel. It could be ergonomic. It could do all the things you say it can do. But if it doesn't work, the phone is useless. So if it doesn't produce on the field, I can't say all this was useless, but what I'm trying to say is the production on the field is what matters the most.
Yeah, and I think I think those kids out on that's in the current players. Shout out to all of them. I think they want this more than anything. And it's one thing to be a football player, and it's one thing to be a player that people consider mediocre, and that's not how you really present yourself. So I think these young players at the University of Miami right now has an opportunity to tap into that coaching staff that's presented before them to take themselves to another level. And it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be definitely fun to watch. And as like I said, as fans, let's sit back and watch it. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And you know, and with anything, you're going to have your losses. But I think we have college football as a whole is a business. And in any business, you know, your organization has to be strong at the top. And
Right.
I'm proud of the university going out and establishing their own to be that top with Zoe and Cristobal and everything else that lines up with that. You have a solid foundation and an organization when it comes to business. So as fans, we can kind of rest our hat on that. Like, hey, we have people that are in the business of football, and I think the university is getting back to the business of football, and it's going to be fun to watch.
No, definitely. It'd definitely be great to watch. It'd be great to be the new generation. Think about this. I'm blessed in my lifetime. I was relatively young as they start coming up, right, in the 80s and moving their way up, right? And I saw, I don't necessarily remember all of it, right? Being born in 77, you know, you're relatively young, but you remember those days, right? The Michael Irvins come to Randall Hills, the this, and then into the 90s, and in the early 2000s, and then we on the bottom of the roller coaster. But luckily in my lifetime, I still got my wits about me. I'm not wearing a diaper or drooling on myself.
Right.
And I can see it happen. I can see the roller coaster going back up again for another one.
Right.
And so that's what I'm excited about.
That's true. As a true, like you say, going back in that era, because I was born actually in '80, and you know, to catch football and being in Miami, and you know, knowing what the Orange Bowl is, knowing what that is, the park in the neighborhood, the local community, you know, ride down 17th Ave. You know, you coach at Jackson, so like it's a home connection. So like you say, in a lifetime to be connected to the city, knowing what it is, and to see where it's going and the projection of it. It's a beautiful thing. I already told the wife I'm in Atlanta, but it ain't stopping me from jumping on the road. I will be at the Georgia Tech game. I'm trying to get to the Clemson game. If I got to travel, and that's what I'm working towards as a bucket list, wherever my cane's going, that's where I'm going. So, and it's awesome to see where the program is going. So yeah, I'm about to jump on the ride and ride with it.
Man, you know it's funny you say that. First of all, make sure you go check out them guys at Utah. You in Atlanta? They're in Atlanta as well. They're doing some function, so go check them out on their page for the Georgia Tech game. It's funny you said that, right? Me and V12 said this a long time ago. When we get old and retire and all this stuff turn gray, which I'm halfway there, we gonna rent an RV. Not we probably buy one, an RV, and we go into every game the Hurricanes play.
Right.
We just try. Hey, they be in Miami and they go to Clemson. We going to Clemson, right?
Going to Clemson.
And then if they play
Carolina, I'm going to Carolina.
But we gonna do it on the RV, so we got a week to get there.
Hey, that's awesome. That would be awesome. I would definitely.
I just hope the guy. Hey, I hope the guy they don't go to California because I'm getting on the plane for that one, boy.
Hey, really?
I ain't trying no RV. Ain't no Madden Cruiser here.
I drove from Texas to Miami. I can only imagine driving to California. I ain't doing it. My knees too bad. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got enough alcohol to let them. No.
Brian Kroon say, "Can he ride?" You sure can ride, long as you bring the cane juice, my brother. We got a seat for you.
That's it, baby. That's it.
You got that, man.
But hey, big ups to you, Coach Hayes, man. I'm a big fan. Like I said, you know, I lean on you guys. Being here in Atlanta, I really can't, you know, hear what's going on with the Canes. So I definitely lean on you guys. And I love the support that you give all these young men, regardless where they go. And at the end of the day, we got to keep that in perspective, man. These kids are making a future for themselves and their family. and that's what it is. In life, we made our choices. They got to make theirs. There's no hate there. Let's just give these kids just the proper, send off. If that's what they determine and that's where they go, hey, just know we're gonna be all right, and that's part of the game.
Yeah, you're 100% right. I got to do some straightening. Somebody try and coach. But anyway, no, man, for real. I appreciate you, man. No, for real. You know what I mean? Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming in, making it happen. We on our road to 25K. So tell a friend to tell a friend to hit that subscribe button. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that thing happen, man.
Yes, sir. And you have an awesome night, Coach.
All right, you too, man. Appreciate it. In the words of D Streeter, we getting into wholesome Holloway time. We had a 2 hour and 50-minute mark, and I planned on being here. For 45 minutes. King Kyle, I love you. And I'm going to hug you. And I'm going to take my own advice that I gave Peyton Kirkland. Everything don't need a response, my brother. And I am too sexy for your comment. How about that? Man, damn that, man. King Kyle. Get some. Matter of fact, get one more. You want another one? How about another one? You want another one? Get out of here. Man, you come right out of a comic book. King Kyle, you ever come out your mouth and say that foolishness? Say that one more time. Play them game. As I tell them young people, do as I say and not as I do, Peyton Kirkland. Let me be a troll. I ain't got no career. I'm finna slap somebody up in here. Don't make me go off. I had a caller. They hung up. They got so nervous. They was on the line. They got nervous. Matter of fact, I'll take this back in. Anyway, 305, whoever that last one was, I apologize. You had to see me act like that. You call back on in and let Coach talk to you. I'm sorry. I ain't want you to see. I ain't mean to abuse my people up like that, man. There you go. Now you call it back in. Oh, you hung up. Maybe that was King Kyle. That sound like him. Get back on this line. I got another one for you. I'll pour a little cane juice in that thing too. Slap you right across the eye. Better stop playing with old Coach. Bernie Mac that thing. 305, call back in. Don't be scared. You just called, man. I apologize. The violence over. The you slap. You about to get slapped. You about to get slapped, homeboy. Matter of fact, there you go. There go the new one. Hey, you about to get slapped. Get some. I love it. Call and talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
How you doing, Coach? This is Stonewall Jackson down here in Miami.
How you doing, Stonewall? Yes,
hey,
sir.
Man, I'm blessed, brother. First time calling. I'm just calling to let you know I'm a 74-year-old man. I probably sound like one of them little shorties out there, but I'm a long-time Kane, man.
Okay.
And I sent you some content on your phone. A lot of great information as well.
On my phone? On my phone?
Yeah, on your phone. I checked some information to you. I just wanted to let you know one of the reasons you see a lot of those changes that are happening at the Canes, Dr. Frank, the president of the University of Miami, said in an article, I'm trying to find that article so I can send that to you, that the University of Miami is going to be big time college football. And what I got out of the article was the fact that they're investing money into this program, something that they didn't do back in the day when they were winning national championships. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have money. The president at that time didn't put any money into the athletic program. His idea, and that was Ted Foot, his idea at the time was that he wanted the university to be along the Stanford caliber university, one of those type. He had no interest in athletics. Well, at the University of Miami now, they have a president who emphatically stated that we are going to be big time college football. And you know what that means. They're going to pump the money into it. And the goal is to win natties. Go Kings.
You're 100% right. But real quick, brother, if you're texting this number, I don't get it. This is a digital number. So if you're
digital number.
Yeah, this number that you're calling is not an actual. This number works just for this show. So if you're texting any information to that, email it to me. Is at Coach Hayes Football at Gmail. You can email that stuff. But if you're texting any information, I won't ever get it. Like people leave voicemails and things, and it's just a show number. It's not my actual number. I know some guys use their actual phone number, but it's just a show number.
Yeah, because in this article, man, Dr. Franks was outlining exactly what they want to do. See, a lot of people don't realize that this university does a lot of great work in research. In 2020, the University of Miami, as a university, made over $400 million. And in 2021, that university made another $400 million in research. This is where the money came from to go out and get a Mario Cristobal, to make all the changes that they've made. They want to be big time college football. And that's the goal for that university. When I find this article, I'm going to get this article to you. It was a great article.
All right. I appreciate it, man. Go ahead and hit me up, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, when you said you text my phone number,
man, and you got some crazy characters calling you up in there. And when you get a chance, drop one in that studio for me.
Did you? He just farted. Oh Lord, that wasn't me, y'all. That was not, bro. Hold up.
If I had my backhand, I'd backhand little Timmy.
This man just farted on my show.
Hey man, be blessed and continue doing the great work, man, because you do a lot of great content, and I love it when you showcase a lot of these talented athletes in and around the country. Continue to do the great work, and hopefully, man, we may see you on one of these big time channels, because I like what you do.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But I got to cut. This man just farted on the channel.
Well, I see you do it on me, and I'm watching this thing.
I love it, dog. I just got one question.
Yes, sir.
If you put the phone back there, you put it back up there. I know you smell it. I got to go. Coach Hayes, love you, man. I'm out.
Hey, before you go, Coach Hayes.
Yeah, buddy.
I just want you to know, brother, I used to be a big time radio announcer here in South Florida.
Okay.
Some of your listeners out there probably recognize the voice. On the radio, I did different formats. I was Stonewall Jackson.
Stonewall Jackson. What radio channel? What radio channel?
I did Hot 105 here in Miami. I did Tropics 106 in Fort Lauderdale, and I got my start at a little station, a community station on Miami Beach called WMBM. If you got some South Florida listeners out there, they remember the old dogs. I was a bad mother.
Shut your mouth. You was only talking about Stonewall Jackson. I'm going to let you go on that note, my man.
All right, man.
All right, buddy. Love you, man.
Hey, God bless you, man. God bless you.
You too. Oh, my God. Y'all too tough on here. Dog, this man just farted on the show. I know he don't have a soundboard like I got a soundboard. I know he doesn't. 74-year-old dude. I love it. I said digital number. He said digital number. So I know he don't know about digital farts. This man literally just put it on the phone, on the thing. God, dog, you got to love it. What kind of show is going on tonight? Where is Streeter when you need him? Somebody call Streeter in the building. Brother Jay Blaze, text Streeter, tell him to come on right now. It's too much fun. It's out of control. I thought that boy was going to say, I went for the underground station. Hey, y'all remember 919 back in the day? Huh? The boy used to DJ out of van. Y'all better know that. Stop playing with it. Hey, 909, 919. It's funny. My Bluetooth set in my car to 919 because my phone used the Bluetooth. You got to set the radio station. Yeah, it's set to 919. Oh, God. 414. I don't know what that is. This is going to be great. Oh, caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. Oh, God. 414. I don't know what that is. Caller. Jesus. That man pooed it. There you go, IMAX. Hey, you know, you older. He don't fall. That man pooed it on the phone. And he held it. He had all that come. Hey, Stonewall, you the man, bro. That man say, yeah, no, coach, I'm this. I love this. I'm going to hold it. And all of a sudden, he I know who this is. I think I know who this is. Why y'all cats call and hang up, man? I don't even know why I'm still on here. I'm supposed to be gone. I got to finish editing this boy video, man. I got to finish editing this kid tape, man. Oh, my God. Y'all too much fun. Too much. I don't think we talked about football yet. I guess we did. It broke win. Go ahead, you and DNX should host some of the signing shows. That would be great content. Nah, we are. We plan on doing it. We'll see. Look at King Kyle coming back. I warm that hand up on that face. I know you rubbing your face while you typing. Dang, coach. Why you did me like that? I'm just messing with you, King Kyle. Why you need Streeter? We all we need, man. I didn't need that dude because sometimes, man, it take the load off. This is too much pressure right now. If I don't get a call here in a few seconds, I'm going to go ahead and get off this deal. This is too much fun. Oh, my God. Canes 1989. Cut it out. Oh, golly. Hey, y'all stay tuned also. We're doing the YouTube takeover. All right, so the 8-hour show, we're doing that with all the Miami Hurricane YouTubers the night before we play Bethune-Cookman. I believe that's going to be a Friday night. We'll do that show as well. So you guys stay tuned for that. Oh, my goodness. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Studio One Live, Duval County, what they do.
Bruh, my heart can't take no more. So if you coming in here with that gangster, give it to me because I'm ready to go. If I'm going to go, I'm going like this. Give it to me, baby.
I'm going to start it out with some old conspiracy theories.
All right.
See, I'm like you. I was born in 76. Been watching the Canes for forever. And I remember in 1984 watching the Hurricanes come off that plane in the fatigues. You know what I noticed? The announcers, I think it was CBS or ABC. They was like, "Why they gotta do that? Why they look at it's unnecessary." You could hear the racism spew out of their mouths on this. And I was a legit, and I noticed it. I said, these guys, bro, ever since then, if you was a Miami Hurricane, you would consider a nigga. Excuse my language, bro.
Oh, hold on.
And I'm just,
hey, how you go? Hey, we go from that to this? Oh, Lord.
No, I'm serious. Hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
No, I get it. But we went from foreign to this. All right, so go ahead. Let's go.
Hold on. But listen, it's going to get good. It's going to get good. I'm starting out with the bad times. The NCAA had invisible sanctions on Miami, bro. And what I mean by invisible, they weren't sanctions, but anytime they could stick it to us, they'll stick it to us. But guess what, though? You notice, I don't know if you remember when Jenny Buss made a statement, the Lakers owner said the 400 years of slavery is over.
And all of a sudden, the Black University of Miami has been let off the leash by the elite. You can even tell they priming us up for hot success for the elite. They've been holding us back, bro. I don't care what nobody tell me, boy. It's been some years we should have been on. As a matter of fact, I can go back to Butch Davis days. We should have won 3 in a row. Butch Davis should have won it. We should have won it that year. They let Florida State go to the championship. We beat them. But they still let Florida State go to the championship. I said, man, if they ain't blatant shit me, excuse my French.
Oh, my God.
You know what happens in Ohio State. We should have won 3 in a row.
Studio Live.
They robbed us.
Studio Live, you all the way live. But I got a one call I got to take, and I'm going to definitely end it on my doggone Country Joe. I mean, Courtney Joe. I'm about to call him. I'm about to call Country Joe. I'm sorry. I'm the only one be able to call him. Everybody's got to call him Courtney Joe. But Country Joe, call back in because Coach on that Cane Drew too. Talk to me. Hey, Studio Live, we all the way live. Damn, that boy hung up on me. Man, we went from fun to N words. Courtney, talk to me. Call in, man. Let's go. You the last one. Matter of fact, how about let's call him? Let's call his house. Let's go. We're going to end on this one, baby Shaq. We're going to end on this one.
Yo.
Hello. This is Spectrum Internet calling for Country Joe.
That's him. This is him. This is him. Hey man, when old boy, I ain't know he's 40, but it kind of took me back, man. And I used to fart on command. People be like, God damn, I'm about to fart. Anyway, man.
Talking about, dog?
What's that?
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about, man, Kurt Wynn, man. But look, I had something else I want to tell you early on the phone. But sometimes when I call you, first of all, the reason why I told you why I stuttered because I had a stroke. But when I calm down, I can talk. But when I call you, I be feeling like I gotta get everything else at one time. So I'll be stuttering real bad. So then I'll be forgetting shit I want to tell you. Anyways, I forgot. So what I was talking about the last phone call. I gotta make it special. So being special, and old boy called in while talking real slow shit. So anyway, man, I said, and then you talking about everybody hanging up. Let me call in and get the thing back home. Them Canes, you know what I'm talking about? Real talk, man. I'm so happy it's gonna be football season. Texas is hot. I've been in the house trying to duck this heat, and it's gonna be August. And I hope the Cowboys can. I ain't gonna say win no Super Bowl. I ain't gonna say that. I just want the season to be great and good. Most of the Cowboy fans, they be more these the Cowboy fans. These Cowboy fans be going on Dak Prescott like he sucks. I don't get it. They don't like nothing about the Cowboy. Like, hey, get out of here. So if I be a Kane fan, if I turn to a real life Kane fan, I mean, I really can't tell you if I can take two teams like that. Cowboys is enough.
Oh my God.
Coach Kane, where you go?
You just told me. You just told me all this, and then you said, Coach, I forgot what I wanted to say. Man,
I did. I got some crunk. I said, God damn. Well, she really, I said what I want to say earlier. I'm talking about them other songs I was calling in. Oh yeah, okay, look, I got it. So remember that one song you were talking about Peter Ward, right?
Uh-huh.
And you said something about the schemes and whatever, like basically I'm thinking you were trying to say the time, like these times, somebody else would have came over the scheme for him to ball out. So me and my homie was thinking about I was telling one of my homeboys about Reggie McNeil. I don't know if you remember him. He played quarterback at Texas A&M. He played like in early 2000s. Matter of fact,
only person I ever know. Listen, before Jimbo or before Johnny Football, can I be honest? And it may be a couple, but the only person I ever known to come out of Texas A&M was Zach Thomas.
No, Zach Thomas came out of Texas Tech. Zach Thomas, the linebacker.
Hold on, we're gonna find out right now.
So I tell you, Texas Tech. Hey man,
if you say Texas Tech, God dog, I'm sending you a Polo Timmy shirt. I'm sending you a Polo Timmy shirt. I'm sending it to
real
you.
talk. I told Coach Hank, I told you, anything from the 90s, them big old soda pads, and them boys on them aisles like Eddie George. I can tell you whatever school they went to. I can tell you they 40 times. Sometimes I can tell you their high school they went to and the girlfriend they went to the prom with. Jack.
The girl they went to the prom with.
Yeah, get out of it. Real talk, man. I am a walking encyclopedia when it comes down to football shit, man.
Oh my God, this is too much pressure, dog. This is too much pressure.
Hey, give me one. Look, give me 5 minutes. Just throw her name. Just throw her name. I'm the Google. I'm the Google. I don't gotta Google nothing. I'm the Google man.
This is too much pressure. This is too much pressure. Dog, this man say, oh my God. All right, you ready? The man say, I am the Google. You the Google? All right.
Hey, time. It might take me probably like 5 seconds or less.
All right, ready? So you hold on. You called me to tell me something that you forgot, but you finna sit up here and tell me what you remember. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
From the 90s, only from the 90s.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on. What are you gonna tell me? You gonna tell me the prom date too? Y'all give me some names in the chat. Y'all give me some names in the chat from the 90s.
Yeah. So basically, I'm saying like a quarterback or a linebacker.
Say I'm the Google man. I'm the Google man.
I'm the Google man.
All right.
I don't need no Google.
All right. Oh God, this is too much pressure. Okay. Somebody give me a name in the chat real quick from the 90s. All right, here we go. From the 90s. I'll take it. Let's go. I'll start you off light. Let's go. You said Eddie George, so let's go with Eddie George. Talk to me.
6'3". He was born in Pennsylvania, and he went to like a middle. He went to like a. He didn't go to college right out the bat. He went to some kind of school where he was for 2 years. He went to Ohio State, wore number 27. He got drafted by the Houston Oilers. Houston, we got a problem. The Houston Oilers.
Well, you ain't lying. Listen, Eddie George, 6'3". He is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
In high school, he went to Fort Union Military Academy, and he went to Ohio State.
Yep. I told you, man. I do this, Coach. I could be like, yo. I could be like, yo. What they call them people, What they call them people? Them people like, God, I forgot what they call it. Anyway.
I don't know, but I got a question for you. Who was his prom date?
His prom date, her name was Danielle Gibson. She was 5'9". She had a birthmark on her neck, and she was a freak.
She had a birthmark. Oh God! Hey, hold on. She had a birthmark on her neck, and she was a freak.
A stone cold freak.
Be your Google, man. A stone cold freak. Oh, God. Hey, Country Joe, cut it out. All right, we're going to do one more. One more. What was her name again?
Her name was Danielle Gibson, 5'9".
And she had a what?
A birthmark on her neck, and she was stone cold freak, and it went down right at 12 o'clock.
I'm taking this part out, and I'm finna send it straight to Eddie George and Tennessee State. Hold up. Listen, listen, I'm finna mail him I got a jump drive right here. Hold up, where my drive at? I'm finna put this on a jump drive, and I'm gonna mail it to him. I ain't sending nothing over the internet. That dude ain't gonna have me. Y'all too much fun. All right, one more, Eddie. One more, Country Joe.
Yeah.
You about to get your own segment. Who is he married to now, though? I do want to know that. Who is he married to now?
Who's married to now?
Yeah. Who is Eddie George married to now?
He married to somebody. I don't know. I can't tell you her name, but I know. No, real life. He is married to real life, but I don't know his name.
He married to the girl from SWV. But anyway, all right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, here go one. Here we go. Somebody said Brian Dawkins.
Clemson, man. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, man. Clemson, that's all day long, man. I'm trying to tell you how to do this, man. I can.
What high school? What high school did he go to?
He went to Augustus, Georgia. I'm like, I don't know what high school he went to.
Augustus.
On that point, I'm just playing around. But I do know the colleges and the players' positions, and man, and people told me when I first heard this shit, I was what? They told me I got what they told me I got I see it all the time. I got
a photographic memory. A photographic memory.
Yeah, that's what I got. So anytime I see someone on television, I got it. So for example, I heard somebody say, Kevin Martin, the dude who play basketball, he's from Dallas, but he was born in Saginaw, Michigan. He moved when he was 2 years old. I heard the dude say that one time. I remember from all this time.
Okay.
And he ended up going to Bryan Adams. That's a high school here in Dallas. But when real talk, man, I can tell you, John Taylor went to Delaware State. Jay Novacek went to Wyoming. Nate New went to Florida A&M. Shannon Sharp, Savannah State. Man, I know all these players from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
I got one for you, and if you get this right here, I promise you, I'm sending you not one Polo. I'll send you 10 Polo Timmy shirts and a bunch of other stuff.
I want my own.
You ready? If you get this one,
I need the clothes.
Hold on. If you get this one, all right. If you get this one, I promise you, I will send this stuff to you. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I need to make sure I got this right. You said in the 90s, right?
Yep.
Okay, I want to make sure I got all my information right. You're a Cowboys fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sean Key.
Sean Key. Now, he's a backup player, of course. So, I'm going to have to guess on that one. Oh, I'm going to say Georgia. Probably went to Miami. Okay, I'm going to say Miami because you were my man. I should say Miami first time.
Bum. Now, here's the funny thing. I picked him for two particular reasons.
What's up?
Well, really three particular reasons. One, he was my high school classmate. And two, he went to your favorite college team before you got converted, which was what?
Florida State.
And then he got drafted by who? Your
Dallas
favorite college.
Cowboys.
That's right. I picked them for a particular reason, just to see if you was a true fan. And the lie detector says that was a lie.
So, but did he play safety?
He plays safety. That's right.
I remember him. Okay. Did he run number 18 in Florida State?
He wore number 18. That's right.
I'm trying to tell you, man, I got a photographic memory. I watched him playing Florida State.
Well, guess what? You better change. You better change the film. Hey, you better change the film in your camera because you was off, dog.
Well,
I've been messing with you. Wholesome one. Listen. That's funny. But according to Joe, I got to end this right here because I got to get up out of here. I got so much work to do. But Wholesome one, please, I'm going to call you right now, Wholesome. Please answer the phone. All right, Cody Joe, thank you so much, man. I got to get out of here. I got so much to do. I love you, man. We gonna talk too, man. Wholesome is in the chat, and I talked about this kid. I'm not gonna say his name because he just jumped in the chat. I'm about to call Wholesome right now to prove to y'all what time did I call him this morning and who did I talk about, and y'all gonna watch this film. Y'all gonna watch this. Watch this. Y'all don't believe me. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. And I'm getting out of here.
Coach.
Wholesome. What's up, baby?
What's up, man? Just sitting here doing some editing, and I saw you was on live, so I had to hop on, Coach.
I appreciate it. I came on here just BSing, dog, a long time ago. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Duke Johnson called in on the show, right?
Duke, like Randy? Like
yeah, Randy Duke Johnson. He calls in because, you know, he called in, you know, I coached blah, blah, blah. We had a great conversation, man. We talked, go back and check the hashtag Rewatch Squad. Shout out to Wholesome One. Check this out. What time did I call you this morning? And what person did I talk to you about this morning?
Oh, yeah, Coach, you called me about 8:30, 8:45 this morning, woke me up out the bed, talked to me about the interior defensive tackle that's been knocking things back and
from where
all day long. And
from where? Walker. From what school?
From the crib.
He from Osceola.
Osceola. I almost said Ocala. Osceola, yeah.
Yes.
Defensive tackle.
Guess what? He called in tonight on the show. And I ain't even talked to him. He just called in.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, Jay Blaze hit me up earlier. You know,
I told him to reach out to somebody. I don't care who it is. Let me tell y'all something. I told him, and he called in. He said, Coach, you know, he thought he was calling my phone number to talk to me because he saw the number on the show. A lot of people think that because they think this is my number. This number only works when the show is live. I can't use it any other time. So anyway, he called in. Just what happened, we were live. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Yeah, Coach, this is John Walker, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Bro, no, it's not." He like, "Yeah, Coach, it's John Walker." Blah, blah, blah. I said, "I'm doing your tape tomorrow," because he was talking about he saw his teammates tape Derek LeBlanc, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to check the Rewatch Squad, Coach. I recruited him, so if he go to Miami, I need a check. Somebody better CTC cut me the check. I better be recruiter of the year because I already told him the defensive line right now is Derek LeBlanc, Ruben Bain, John Walker, and Damon Wilson for the class of 23 for the Miami Hurricanes. Didn't I say that this morning?
Yeah, you did, Coach. We had Hutton with that, Coach. We had Bustle with that, Coach.
Coach don't play no games. I might ball, but I don't play. You understand me? I might ball, but I don't play.
You understand me, you?
Let me tell y'all something. I just want to make sure that y'all understand that we having fun on here. This thing is out of control. Man, look here. The dude just told me who Eddie George's prom date was, and she got a birthmark on her neck. I'm done with it. I'm done for the day.
Coach, as soon as I hopped on, all I hear is a birthmark. I said, "Whoa, what's going on?"
This is out of control, dog. It's out of control, bro.
Yeah, Coach, you brought up the Key, who played at the high.
Sean Key, that's right. Because Country Joe is a big Florida. Well, he was till I converted him. He was a Florida State fan,
right?
And he's a Cowboy fan. And he said that he is the Google man. He know everything about any player from the 90s. So therefore, I brought up Black, and I said, "Hey, guess what? I brought up Eddie George. I brought up Brian Dawkins. Somebody put in the chat Brian Dawkins. And so therefore I brought up Black, which I know is a little stretch on it. I get it, right? And so I wanted to see because I'm saying, dog, the man said he a Florida State fan at one time before I had to slap him around. Then he said he's a Cowboy fan, which I'm gonna leave him alone on that one. I'm gonna get him to Miami eventually, but we got, you got a baby step, right? You got to wean him off that stuff.
Right. Step for step, coach. Take your time, coach.
And I said, guess what? No better player than that, dog. Huh? But I have to say, to his credit, unless he's super fast on the Google, as soon as I said his name, he said, dog, he was a safety, number 18, da-da-da. So big shout out to him, man. Big shout out to that cat, man. But anyway, Wholesome, I appreciate you, dog. I gotta finish the editing on the John Walker. Because I told you I watched this film this morning and I called you at what time was it?
About 8:30, 8:45, coach.
I told you I don't play. I might ball, but I don't play. Man, Wholesome, thank you, dog. We're gonna get up and get out, man.
All right, now, coach.
All day. I told y'all we ain't playing, man. Listen, I'm out of here. I ain't taking no more phone. Let me cut the whole app off. I ain't taking no more phone calls. Get the whole phone number off the screen. Coach got stuff to do. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Coach getting up out of here. Big shout out to Duke Johnson for calling in. Thank you, man. Big shout out to everybody who called in. Big shout out to John Walker. Y'all go watch his film. It's dropping at 9 a.m. mañana. If y'all see any information in regards to Malik's commitment, DM me on Twitter. That's Coach Hayes FB, at Coach Hayes FB. Go ahead and do that. For everybody who donated, thank you so much for the donations. It does help this channel grow. You guys are out of sight and out of control. And Coach will holler at you. I hope y'all ain't feel bad. It's a little bit different than what you're used to, but sometimes you got to roll with it or get rolled over. And Coach will holler at you. Love y'all. See y'all at the 50-yard line. I'm out of this joint. These people are out of control. There's something wrong with them. I tell you, it's something wrong with them, y'all. These people crazy. There's something wrong with them. I don't know how in the world they come on here on a Tuesday night, coach on the cane juice, and they around here calling in with their foolishness. This man say the girl got a birthmark on her neck. On her neck. And she a freak. And she a freak. Y'all out of control. Coach out here, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. I ain't messing with y'all. Oh, my stomach hurt.